As we last left off, the party had come into this forbidden place under the from the words given to you by Hiroki that something foul and evil lay within that was similar and corrupted. Basically, he thought that you guys were affiliated with whatever is in this place. So, to alleviate his worries and to also discover what it is for yourself, you ventured inside. Not too far in, you came under the assault of these undead-like creatures, relatively large, bat-like wings, 4 fingers. You were able to dispatch them after a lengthy battle, and you ventured a little bit further into the tomb, where you found a sealed door. However, together you were able to unseal it, and inside you found this grotesque-like monster who communicated with you. He was stitched together of various body parts, disgusting and awful, and mutated and bulbous to a point. And then when combat began, he called in some of his allies. However, the party made quick work of them. You ventured further inwards and came into more of a lived-in area, or at least not recently, but not centuries old. From there you found journals that belonged to an unknown individual that gave hints of what was inside these rooms and puzzles, as well as the way inside, which was to be played on the piano to undo the mechanical lock. And you played it correctly and have been venturing down a long stairwell, dark. There's no natural light anymore, so it's literally only magical light and dark vision that is producing the way now. Eventually you come to this area here, where you see a bunch of tombs overgrown with vines and weeds and the like. You see various bodies around, and you see 2 undead, zombie-like creatures with glowing red eyes, equipped with golden armor, and they are standing there just watching you. They've not made any movements. No other or anything, no facial expressions. I mean, you can see their bared teeth, but that's because they don't have lips anymore. They're that decomposed, but they are just staring at you, and that is where we left it off. So, what would you guys like to do?
Bible! No.
So I know at the end of last session, Emron asked if we felt like maybe we needed another short rest. I don't know. I know that
you're in a safe area for a short rest.
Well, I know that you said that we were not in a safe area for a long rest, so I didn't know if going back out. You said it took an hour for us to get from the last place down to here.
Yes. That's right. Yes.
No, I do not think that right here would necessarily be a safe place for an hour rest, but I would look at Emron and say, I don't know where you think we can rest. Do you think that somewhere in the hallway, or we just don't have that option?
Well, Cora, perhaps we can try to get rid of these 2 zombie warriors in front of us and see whether we can do a short rest here afterwards.
The 2 zombies move their hands. One to the left points towards one of the tombs on the left, and right points towards one of the tombs on the right. And you both hear them simultaneously say,
Red?
Rest.
Oh, rest. Ah, okay.
They put their hands back down and just continue to stare at you.
They want us to rest in the tombs?
Oh, well, they both pointed to different doors.
No, they pointed to the tombs that were closest to here and here.
Ah, okay, sorry. Okay, I get what you mean.
Back your fortress! Now is not the time!
I'm just saying hello. They clearly speak. They're clearly intelligent. Aren't you lovely people?
No response.
I'm going to say
You're
the
showing me up in
word.
front of all my friends now.
I'm going to say the word rest again, really loudly.
No response.
Oh.
When they pointed to the tombs, nothing happened to it. Like it didn't.
Maybe he wants to investigate them and have lunch or something.
I was gonna say this one that apparently I'm right on top of. I'm gonna move that. This one closest to me, can I investigate it, see if there's any writing or runes or...
Yeah, go right ahead and make an investigation check.
I'll help you.
Sure.
Right.
With advantage.
Good Lord. All right, that's a little better.
You can see some symbols on it, but you have no idea what they mean. It doesn't look sealed, but the stone slab on top looks fucking heavy.
Does it show any evidence of having been moved, or is it like completely encased in cobwebs?
It's encased in vines, weeds, cobwebs, dust, all sort of things. It doesn't look like it's been interacted with.
Okay. I'll look at Imran and I say, I have no idea.
That thing right at the end next to the two zombies in the middle of, what is it?
Looks to be a broken light pedestal.
Broken
Does it-
light pedestal.
Does it look like the pedestals that held the other stones? The orange things that turned violet?
Similar, but now in disuse.
I'll ask the zombies if they know what happened to it.
They look at you as you Volcris and they say together, "Taken."
What did they say?
Aiken.
Taken by who? Where did they go?
Unknown and further in.
Would you allow us to go further in to retrieve it?
If you answer the question.
Ooh, a question. Go on then, hit me. I'm a well-read person.
Well, can we ask the question and take 1 hour to answer it?
No.
Scratch our head.
No response to that, Emron.
I think we can. I'm sure it's a very complicated question if it's like the ones we answered before.
Darkness and death. Discord and woe. Wild and stoic. What does it mean?
Darkness and death, discord and woe, wild and stoic. What does it mean? I would look to Vorkris and say, was there anything about any of this in any of those journals? Should we look back
Not
through
that I
them?
remember from my head, but I will happily open them and read through them.
Me either.
Yeah, if you look in your Roll20 journals, they should be there, available for your
Yeah.
perusal.
I am reading them.
It says, stay away from the maw. I can get past it without waking it, but if I get too close, what the hell happened here? I think I'm close, though. I can right the wrongs and fix it, reverse the reversal. Roger was wrong to leave. I don't have much time. The old world is coming back to life. God's help us, that's what it does. That might be helpful further in.
Yeah, nothing seems to respond to the actual riddle itself. Or relate, sorry.
I'm going to say to everybody, oh, this is such a hard question. Let's all just sit on the tomes and think about it for a long time.
Vorkris just paces up and down thinking.
Darkness and death. While we are thinking, Cora would be trying to just... I know that there was stuff on that tomb. she'd be looking around the room. I would not feel comfortable going any closer than this to these guys, but I would walk around the room and see if there was anything I can find that might help us with that.
The tombs seem to be relatively identical with that investigation check.
Okay. And these things on the wall are just decorations?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Are there any names on the tombs or any descriptions, races, peoples, just, titles, anything like that?
Make an investigation check. There is language, but it's not one that you understand. Maybe?
Chris can understand it, no? Any languages?
I can. I would need a 10-minute sit down and do some little chanting. If we think the tombs will help us. I'm certainly not getting anywhere with the riddle.
If it wasn't safe enough for an hour rest, I don't know how long we do want to spend here.
I mean, for 10 minutes, I'm fairly sure you could surround me and protect me.
Yeah.
There.
It's probably doable to do a ritual. And if they do start anything, I can stop the ritual and kill them, and then we can do the ritual after they're dead.
Well, come back to us if you're going to do a ritual spell. Don't stand so far down the hole.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to come back. I'm just going to sit down on the floor, cross-legged, and start chanting away and doing little finger movements.
Okay.
Throwing up gang signs?
So you'll be doing that for the next 10 minutes. What would everybody else like to be doing?
I would go to this clump of plants and see if there's anything that looked magical about them. I mean, it's interesting that there's no light or anything down here and they're still growing.
There's nothing magical about them. They appear just to be deep roots.
Okay. I feel like that was a very wasted natural 20. From here, well, whatever, in the middle-ish of those two squares, is there anything else that can be discerned from that pedestal now that I'm closer to it?
Not really. It seems to be... It did hold something, but has since been taken, and that has just been fallen into disrepair. Never interacted with since it, ever since.
Okay. The wild and stoic part makes me think of the centaur, but
Do you think it's a word answer or an object answer? If you know what I mean.
No, I'm saying nothing. I'm chanting away.
Is this...
I just
all the
wondering
Starman
this...
journals had something to do with things that we've already come across apart from the last one. So it could be something to do with that last journal entry. Reversing.
Reverse the reversal.
So maybe it's opposites or...
Yeah, so life, life, and then whatever the opposite are, the rest of it.
While he's chanting from back here, I would ask the sentinels there, where is the maw?
Within.
And then I would point to the right and I would point to the left and say, which Which way?
The one to your left points towards the doorway to the right, and the one on your right points towards the doorway on the left.
Of course they
Excellent.
would.
Okay, maybe it circles around in the back. Ugh. This skeleton here doesn't look like it's going to come to life. It looks dead. I'm very on edge with all the undead we've come across.
Make a medicine check. It's dead.
Ooh.
It's a skeleton.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain it's dead. The lack of organs.
Does it look like it was? Did it look like it was like?
Well,
something
we were
attacked
attacked by
it?
skeletons.
Like,
It looks like necrotic energy has never pulsated through it, and it was just left here. The thing that you probably notice more is a human skeleton.
So like all 5 fingers.
Yeah.
Nothing else. It looks like it's been dead a long time. No other identifying.
It looks like, well, you would know with that medicine check that full decomposition, like without any kind of preservatives or anything like that, you become basically a full skeleton about roughly about 7-8 years.
Okay. And there are no like clothes or anything around it to identify who it was.
No.
are there any broken bones or like?
The rib cages look smashed.
Okay. How does the skull look? Does the skull look like it's been smashed in?
No.
Okay.
Looks like
Cool.
it looks kind of embedded in, not embedded, but like fused in part to the tomb it's leaning against. Almost just like when the head died there, it stayed there, and the part of the decomposition flesh kind of like fused to the stone a bit.
Is it worth opening any of these tombs in case there are clues on the inside?
Well, Cora, from her role, has been able to determine that these tombs are not sealed. The slabs on top of them are just very heavy.
Do these two look armed? Like, do they have any weapons that we can see on?
Yeah, they do have some weapons. And welcome, Kerry. Don't know if she can.
She's connecting, I think. Oh, roll 20. She's already on Discord.
If you're speaking, just to give you a quick rundown, these zombies have spoken to them. A riddle has been said, and the guys are just figuring it out at the moment.
Okay, clear.
I put the riddle in the chat so you can read it.
Thank you.
I'm tempted
Sorry,
not
Agnes.
to. Sorry. I'm tempted not to like open any of the tombs until the comprehend language comes up and we know what they say. In case there is big letters that says "Do not open this." There's something nasty inside.
It's full of regret. The tomb of regret.
Oh my god, my life! Everything's just coming out.
Okay. So, right around this point, Chris, you have finished your comprehend languages, and the pictographs, the sigil, they begin reforming in front of your eyes, and you can see names that you can see positions. It looks like this was a tomb dedicated to something. People who were dedicated to what they called themselves the Abandoned.
Oh, we had something like the Abandoned.
Here, it's
That's
akin
what
to
we
the
thought.
thing of like here lies those who were forgotten, abandoned by the rest.
Cora's very sad at that. She's starting to feel bad for those things.
Well, I mean, you say that, but if they were forgotten and abandoned, who built these big stone tombs and put them into them? That doesn't make sense.
We did.
And are you also the abandoned?
No.
What
Just
are
so
you?
you know, whenever they speak in unison.
They speak in what?
Sorry?
They speak in unison.
Okay.
What? If you're not abandoned, what are you?
We are caretakers.
Well, these tombs look immaculate, apart from all the cobwebs and vines. You're doing a great job.
No response.
Kind of response do you think the riddle is after? In terms of, is it a word, one word? Is it something and something?
I think it's probably a word, but I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. Can I have a look at the plinth that we think would have held a light before? Is there anything written over there?
There's no visible signs of any kind of language on there. The creatures, the undead zombies, they're keeping their eyes on you as you approach, like their heads are turning towards you.
I'm definitely not making any threatening movements.
No, their bodies like stiff as fuck. Or it looks like, in a way, that there are cobwebs like around their feet and their legs, like they haven't moved in this position for a very long time.
It looks like you must have like really bad cramp in your legs. Do you not want to stretch? You want to move a bit? Relax. We're all friends here. It's fine. Okay. Cards on the table. We're struggling a little bit with your question. Is there any sort of like hint or a bonus round?
Can't hear you, Cora.
It's because I'm muted. What was the answer that the person who came before us gave you?
Wheel.
Was that right? Did you let them pass?
No answer.
But he said it was right.
He didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you said yes.
I was confirming what you had asked, but it wasn't
Wheel.
there. That's answering.
Got it. All right, so
We had something about that before, didn't we? Beware.
yeah.
Is
The
it
wheel. So
kind of
it
like
was-
wheel is in like a progression of a cycle of events? So darkness will lead to death, and discord will lead to woe. Wild would lead to stoicism. No, okay, my analogy's fallen down. I'll shush.
So then,
Ruth? I mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just throwing up words here. Kind of like a personal growth, I guess. Like, one story you learn darkness and death, you've got darkness and you've got death. Discord and woe, I don't know what that would mean, so.
So Cora will remember woe and wheel and the fact that she was looking for a wheel in the other room and say, Vorkris, what you translated from that door that led us into all of this said, beware the grim, beware the woe within the wheel, Atta knows.
Sorry, can you say again? There was a knock at the door. It just distracted me. Sorry.
Yeah. The door that you translated before that led us all into here said, beware the grim, beware the woe within the wheel, Atta knows.
Okay.
Was that a word or just a noise?
Oh, okay. It was me trying to find it in my notes, but then you posted it there. Beware the woe.
No, I thought Jack made it.
I did,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we need to look for Arta. I don't like that name.
Oh.
Maybe they do like that name. Who knows? It's a groan. There's happy groans.
I Unlikely.
Did we see any grave or anything like that with that name on it?
No.
Yeah, no, nothing referring to Atta. Okay.
Atta was just in that your notes that I'm saying this out. The skeletons can't hear me. It was in the notes about Atahala from Drusilia's notes. It means birth of heaven. Literal translation means birth of heaven. The precise nature of what it is currently hotly debated, but it is agreed that it is a place of unknown wonder, wealth, and significance. The place where wishes come true and is the hopeful theory around here.
Okay. Still have no idea how to get past them.
Is Hala
Even knowing all of
heaven,
this,
or was the Atta heaven?
Do you say that was Baho?
Yes.
I would say that Borkris has the notes, but I think it just says that the translation is birth of heaven, so it could be birth or it could be heaven. I don't know how that word translates.
do I get any impression from their faces of what I can see of them, what these noises they're making are? Are they angry that we're saying the voice? Or do they
Make
worship
an insight. Make an insight check. You have no idea. They're breathing as far as you're aware, which is odd because they're dead.
I'm reading to this far too much. Silly me. Okay.
Well, they said that the last answer they were given was wheel.
What happens if we give a wrong answer?
I don't know.
They both point to the skeleton over there.
Oh, where's the skeleton? Oh.
It's like a three-person ping all at the same time.
Can I have a look at that skeleton? Has anyone done that yet?
Yeah, they've looked
I
at the
did.
skeleton.
Okay, cool.
Looks like he's been there for a number of years. His cause of death was likely his ribs being caved in.
Well, so
Is that the
thinking
last
out-
person to answer?
Yeah, well, that's according to what Cora asked. Yes.
The wheel's wrong.
Yeah.
What's over here?
Well, no, the
Well-
person that stole it must have got
well,
past them.
Shit, no, that was a mistake. That's
Yeah.
not what I asked. Fuck, I fucked up. Alright, so metagaming, you guys now know that is the last answer. My mistake.
Right, okay, so wheel is not the right answer. So the guy that got past them didn't answer the question, just somehow got past them another way, I'm guessing. The guy that stole the thing.
Can we take them on, do you think? Can we take them both on?
I mean, I don't really want to. I feel quite bad. These people are just doing a job. But I don't know what else we can do. I certainly can't answer this riddle.
Go on,
I'm
Cora.
gonna look at Emron and say, Emron, the tomb that you got the stone from when you trance, did that look like these tombs? Do you think that maybe that stone belongs up there?
So DM, is it the same tome as I got my fire opal from? Does it look like similar decorations or anything?
No, your fire opal is very different from the material that's been used above ground,
Okay.
like in the first area.
Yeah. Okay. So, you know, we were just talking about do we think we can get past these guys? So, and I turn back to Cora and say, do you still have that destroy undead thing you did before?
No, I'll look at my hands and I'll look at my raccoon and say, I don't think I'm strong enough to do that again for a little while. But
Okay.
they haven't provoked us. I don't know that I know that we're frustrated, but I don't know that killing them is the right answer.
Well,
It's definitely not the right answer, but it might be the only answer we're capable of.
It sounds like if we don't give them the right answer to the riddle, we will end up like, well, they will attack us, and we may end up like that skeleton over there.
I'll look at him, and with the courage of my gods suddenly flowing through me, I'll say, but we are more than one, and with cooperation, we hopefully won't meet the same demise as that poor soul in the corner. If we give them the wrong answer and they fight us, it's going to be the same as if we fight them now. So
I don't want to tell you guys what you can and can't do, but obviously I know that there are some people that are relatively new at this sort of thing. Just because something is dead doesn't mean that's the end of it. There are magics that some characters can utilize that can gain more information.
Be with Dad.
Okay.
God damn it, Wick, do you have Speak with Dead and forgot?
I'm looking at my spell list.
Saying that, all we could do with Speak with Dead is ask the skeleton, and he clearly didn't know. That's why he's a skeleton.
So I have Speak with Dead, but I have no spell slots to cast it in.
Oh.
I'm just going to look intently
You
at
can
one
cast
of
it at
them.
a higher level if you want.
It's level 3, and I used both of my level 3 spell slots.
I'm going to look
With-
intently at
with-
one of them and just say Atta again.
Might
Second over them.
sneak past them. I think I can cast invisibility and cover 2 of us to get past.
Can you
I-
misty step through him?
I mean, I definitely could. I feel that would probably enrage them, and we may as well just fight them if
totally.
that's our plan.
Perhaps this Atta is the answer. There we go, to it.
Let's test that. Our answer to your question is Atta.
It is.
Their red in their eyes disappears,
Ooh.
and their bodies turn to dust, and their arm crumples down to the ground. And
Sparhawk,
at that
you are
same
much
time-
smarter than you look.
At that same time, the doors to the sides seal off, and as well as behind.
I take it back.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, Agnes! Come back, come through. You could be locked out.
I'm here, don't worry, I'm fine.
Oh, we're
A
locked in.
steeping dark
Oh,
mist
for fuck's sake.
starts coming in to this area.
Goddamn cowards! I thought they'd.
You
What's
have. It looks like there's nowhere for this gas to go. Keeps on him.
I would like to cast Burning Hands towards
Wait
where
a
I see the
minute.
gas coming out to see if I can burn it up.
Wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute.
I'm waiting.
Just so that we're aware on the same page. I'm starting a 5-minute timer now.
Oh, shit.
So, what do you want to do?
Cast Burning Hands on the gas.
I'm going to try and force the door.
There seems to be no effect against the gas.
Yeah, damn it.
And of course you get a big whiff of it. it's necrotically poisonous somehow. Sparhawk, can I? You got to the door. What do you want to do? Just try to force it?
I'm just going to try and shove it initially. See if I
Alright,
can force it open.
Alright, make a strength check, please. So Sparhawk and Isaac can make strength checks.
Oof. Not me.
So, you create a small little indentation where your foot is, but it's mainly made of rock, so that doesn't seem to be working.
I think I have something, but everyone needs to get back. Are we going through this door? by the
I
way?
get back. I mean, we'll go through that door for starters.
I cast Shatter on that door.
I want you to make a spellcasting check, please.
That is my charisma. It's a 7.
Yay!
You create a massive indentation in the rock itself, and there are cracks there now, but it doesn't break.
Oh, keep going, guys! At the door!
Can
Firebolt!
You got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left before this room is filled up with gas completely, and you're
we need to smash one of those doors in. Come on, guys.
Yep, I will firebolt the door.
Eldritch Blast from me.
I want you both to make spell casting checks, please. So if Isaac will be charisma, for Vorkus will be intelligence. Firebolt doesn't seem to have an extra effect, however, with repeated blasts of the Eldritch Blast, more and more rock and chisel seems to be doing something to that doorway.
I'm gonna Sacred Flame it.
Sacred Flame doesn't seem to have an effect, it's not impactful.
I'm going to say to Sparhawk, go and kick it with that sword of yours. Hit it!
I am not sullying my sword with this. I take a javelin out and start ramming the javelin into it, trying to widen the cracks.
Make another strength check, please.
Point to me on the map where the gas is coming from, or where it is.
It's coming in from each one of these 6 indentations on the side.
Okay, can I stand here and cast Warding Wind?
So you cast Warding Wind, and immediately the gas starts coming around you. It's not coming. It seems instead of the wind itself, you're now just rotating the gas everywhere.
I'm going to use my powerful build trait, which gives me a size larger. I don't know if it does anything, but I'm going to use that.
Terry, can you roll a wild magic search, please? Wild magic check.
Shit, I blew us up.
And I'm going to try the door.
Yep, make a strength check, please.
All right. Do I need to do anything extra for that other thing?
No, I'm just.
Well, that was a save, sorry.
That's a save, please reroll check. You've got a minute and 30 seconds left.
Damn it.
It doesn't seem to be having much of an effect. Most of the room is filled up with this gas now, and you feel yourselves being weakened, and it's very hard to hear as well because of the warding wind happening all around you. The gas is literally being blown in your face.
I'll just keep going.
Oh wait, I thought I was like over like here, like where my character is. Like,
Yeah, it's
I'm going to do guiding bolt
type
first.
room. All right, so make
okay.
make a not an attack roll, a wisdom check. Spellcast.
Wisdom check.
1 minute left.
So I'm going to wow shape into a dire wolf and just repeatedly run into. I'm going to just keep running into the door in my dire wolf shape to try to knock it.
I think the door's
The door's open.
I want everybody to make a dexterity saving.
Ah, fuck.
Including me.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm alright.
Cora's not.
Cora.
It's okay, guys.
I
I
might
do it
be.
again.
Okay, so everybody is able to run away and get themselves into the next immediate area. Cora, being Cora, will make sure that would stay behind to make sure
I think
everybody.
Sparhawk takes it up.
And as the last person gets through Cora, you go rocks down onto you. You guys lose sight on.
I will. I will cast message to Cora. Message. Cora, are you okay? Are you trapped? Are you crushed? What's happened?
Cora, you are currently suffocating and cannot move. You have taken 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is there
So
no
I'm
way? Sorry.
You are restrained. You are suffocating. And you are
Okay.
you are buried in rubble.
Um,
Sorry. I thought Sparhawk had already.
No, I'll be there as well.
You would have also taken 20 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are also restrained and suffocating.
Okay.
I can respond to his message.
Yes, you can.
So I'll say, I'm alive. I don't know where Barhak is. I'm under all of this rubble, and I don't know how much longer I have.
Quick, everyone! Cora's trapped under these rocks. We need to get them out and just start pulling rocks out as quick as I can. Anything that I can do to
I'm going to do the same.
just rip them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cast light on the ceiling so it's all lit and illuminated, and just start moving rocks.
All right. I want Sparhawk and Cora to make a Constitution check.
Con save.
No, Constitution. Actually, yeah, this
Okay.
would be a saving throw. Actually, this would be a saving. Okay.
I liked my other roll better.
So, Sparhawk, you relax as best as you can. You keep your mind about you, and after about 3-4 minutes, you are able to be dug out. Cora, you panic a little. You start hyperventilating, and even though you are pulled out first, it's a traumatic experience, and you take 1 point of exhaustion. But you are out for now.
Can you just explain to me how 1 point of I don't know.
So when you have 1 point of exhaustion, you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Okay.
I think you need that with the way you're rolling.
I'll let you guys see me again because you can see me.
Cora, thank God you're okay.
What's your health, Cora?
I'm hurt. I'm gonna have to.
You are currently in an enclosed area. The way back has been completely and utterly destroyed from the rubble. You can see ahead of you seems to be an equally similarly sealed area thanks to debris rubble. You can clear it, but it could take some time. But you are in a location where you can safely have a short rest.
Definitely do that. So that
And
guys,
am I just going to assume over the short rest, part of the activities that you do is just start clearing the way ahead, effectively?
Yeah, most
Or
definitely.
do you want to start clearing more of the way behind? You just basically.
I mean,
If we clear behind, won't it? Will the gas?
I'll let the gas in.
Oh, sorry, the spell went as we went through. Just
Right, it's good to know.
I mean, it's no point going backwards because we're locked in that other door from the stairs as well.
Have everybody marked off the spell slots that they used during that bit?
Yup.
Did we get anything back from short rest doing?
You can get hit points back, and Isaac gets all his spell slot back.
I would get 2 of mine back if I hadn't already used it on the last short rest. Oh, the good news is I got maximum hit dice roll when I only needed 4 health.
I'm
Agnes.
out of hit dice.
You don't have that song of rest that you're playing to us, do you?
I was just about to say, I sing beautifully. It's amazingly beautiful when I do Song of Rest.
Alright, so she sings and plays her bagpipes.
So I've wasted a hit dice again.
I probably won't play the bagpipes just because I don't know who's around here. I will definitely sing though. They're very loud, you know.
Chris, kind of half thank you. I mean, you know, the lack of the bagpipes is great, but you are still singing.
What?
Oh, I'm
Excellent.
getting daggers. I am getting
You
actual daggers right now.
Everyone gets an extra 1.
Yeah.
Is there a maximum to how many hit dice I can roll right now?
No, you can use all of them if you want.
Okay.
You get half of them back on a long rest. So you're level 5, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that means you get 3. I'd round up, so 3 hit dice back at a short rest, at the end of a short rest, or a long rest. Even.
Long rest, yeah.
Agnes, did she give us 1 temporary hit point, or is it just 1 hit point?
No, 1 hit point.
Okay.
That they would not stack with your current temporary hit points, which I believe go at the end of a short rest.
Oh yeah, they do actually. Short rest is like an hour or over an hour. So yeah. That's 43.
Sparhawk sat down and he's trying to clean his armor.
And Emron, I believe your temporary hit points will go as well.
Yeah. I'm going to say to Sparhawk, why are you cleaning your armor? There are rocks that needs to be dug out. Get up and dig out those rocks with us. What the hell are you doing?
I'll clean it for him, save him.
I'm just going to stare stonily at Emron.
I'm going to shove him aside as I get more rocks out and make sure that when I throw the rocks behind me, I throw at his armor so it all just gets dirty.
Twing, twing. It's almost as if Emron has an issue.
Can I do an investigation check on just this room?
Yeah? What would you like to investigate?
More specifically, these things.
They were similar into the room previously in that they are part of the decoration.
Oh, so it's just pure decoration?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, I can do an investigation check to see if there's any other way out other than these two exit entrances.
Yeah, sure.
Investigation. 30.
You'll look around. You don't see anything.
Okay.
Stop picking pebbles up, Emron. Let me show you how it's done.
Go on then, big man.
Oh.
Puff my chest out, step forward. I thought you were going to make me roll a strength check.
No.
One, then.
no. It's just an extended activity that's happening over a short rest, so no checks are needed.
Okay.
I'll probably just practice Thieves' Cant with Kerry because it's really lacking. My Thieves' Cant is crap, so I'm just like, help me learn this.
You said what about my mother? Comprehend language is
This
still
says
running.
hi.
So what type of Thieves' Cant would you be practicing? Hidden sign language, hidden messages within vocal stuff, or like secret messages, like messages or symbols?
Sorry. What do you want teaching? No, I'm kidding.
Probably like doing like like learning the secret languages. It would have been what we picked up in Star's Unity anyway. So probably the secret, just going through some of the secret messages, practicing.
Okay. So Agnes and Kerry seem like they're talking about their hair, but they are in fact talking these hidden messages, how to subtly pick up the syllables and enunciations of how you say a specific word that means something else to a...
Those comprehend languages work on Thieves' Camp.
No, it doesn't.
Ah.
Which is good.
No,
Which is
because
good.
Thieves' Cant isn't a language. It's code.
Yeah, no, I get it. I was just hoping.
Yeah. No, I made a similar ruling with Verity and her eyes. Like she
It
can't
honestly does make
reach
perfect
things.
sense because you're right. It's not. It's a code thing more than a language,
Yeah.
but it's under a language proficiency. So I thought I'd try my luck.
So, at the end of your short rest, you have been able to successfully clear way ahead.
Great.
Now,
Onwards. Let's investigate. But apparently, someone stole the light from that plinth back there, and they're further in. So we need to be careful.
Cora would have been helping, but also praying while we were doing our thing there.
so as you start making your way through the exits, you can just check it out. Has anyone got? Can anyone tell me if they have a passive perception of 15 or higher? So I've lost where people's passive.
You're
I'm-
gonna guess
I'm
not.
14.
12.
Definitely not.
13.
Where? Pardon me. Where do I even see that?
Oh no.
I
Passive
believe-
perception. I have actually 16.
All right.
What?
So, Emerald, as people
Oh.
start making their way ahead, you can hear the sound coming from us.
Coming from where? Sorry.
Like, it's around the corner. You can't see it. It seems to be a little bit of ways away, but this place echoes. So,
Does it sound like this, like movements of skeletons that we encountered upstairs?
similar to that, as well as the sounds, those gurgling sounds that those creatures make.
Okay, so I'm going to share that information with everybody. That they're just round the corner. Please be careful.
I've
God
lit
damn
my
it.
torch, by the way.
I take it now that we can hear this. No, now that we know we can hear this, right? Or is that
Yeah.
still?
Yeah, no, when he points it, when everyone points it out to you, you stop and just go, "Oh, yeah, I can hear it too."
Oh, yeah. So who's going first?
I can see some stuff further on.
I want you to make a stealth. I want you to make a stealth check, please, Isaac.
Really good.
I mean, I can do it.
Oh,
Oh no!
I think we're fighting them, guys.
You get up to the corner and you peer around it, and staring down this corner, you can see a couple of skeletons. He's like, "Are there any?" Whoa! You slip off, fall there, prone. The creatures immediately notice that. They draw their weapons and advance on you. Can I get initiative, please?
Isaac, we need to work on your balance.
That's just my luck.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god, we all roll quite badly.
Did you want to count that as my initiative, or should I roll it again? I
The
wasn't
first
counting.
initiative that you roll.
13. I got 13.
Oh, the abandoned. That's them things again. It's the same things as upstairs.
And Kerry, you got 13, is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I need to start learning how to do this differently.
Alright, so Agnes, you're up first. You can hear Isaac shout, "Fuck, they're coming for me!"
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can just get. Okay, I'm gonna go next to Kerry for a sec.
Yep.
Yep, I can see the map now. I'm gonna go step here. And no, fuck it. I'm gonna use my actions dash. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna stand here and I'm gonna be like, oh, another one! And get my rapier out. And that's it.
Alright. Okay. So these creatures then comes round here, immediately rushes up towards you, Agnes, and goes to attack you. It's a short sword. 7. You dodge out of the way. This one is going to hold. This one. 20, 21. That one has a short bow, Agnes, and it's going to take a shot at you. 18 to hit.
Ooh.
That hits.
You take 3 piercing damage. This one's going to hold an action. Okay, Vorkris, it's your turn.
Can I move past everyone in the corridor?
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, you can move past
Uh,
everyone, you just can't end your
1,
turn in
2.
space.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to move down to this little corner back here, and I'm going to firebolt that one that's attacking Agnes.
Alright, make an
Leave
attack.
her alone! Don't leave her alone!
Goes squaring straight past and cracks into the wall.
was nearly me.
I'm going to yell, "That was a warning shot! You better run away now!" and try and cover up my inadequacy.
Right then. Isaac, it's your turn.
So I'll stand up and then two
Yep.
Eldritch Blasts at the one attacking Agnes.
Sure. Hit and hit. So you blow off one of its arms and it sort of goes, and then you blow its head completely, and it crumbles down to the ground.
It's half your movement, isn't it? To stand up.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. And then I'll move into there.
Okay. Kerry, it's your turn. Would you like to cast Warding Wind?
Sorry. No. I feel like
Sorry.
I mean, I thought about it. I did think about it. I want to move here, and I can see the other one, right?
If you can see it on your screen, then that's what
Yeah.
then you can see. So
I want to cast Magic Missile at him,
this
and then hold the
one.
middle finger up. Yeah.
All right. What level?
Level 1. Just
All right.
normal.
Roll 3d4 plus 3 to it.
Oh, okay. There's that. 3d4.
So, yes, there's 2. Because unfortunately, Magic Missile comes out 1 at a time. So
Okay, let's just do it again then.
yeah, just click it 2 more times.
Okay. Not me who closed the thing already. 1,
Uh,
2.
So it is 5, 7 force damage against them. So you crack off a bit of its thigh, some of its ribs, even one of its arms, but it's still standing, but clearly damaged heavily.
It was cooler in my head.
All right, do you want to stay there, Kerry?
Can I take cover behind this lovely sarcophagus thing?
Yeah.
Looking thing?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, please. I just want to hide. Just
So you just-
cower there.
No, do you want? You haven't got cunning action yet, have you? So you can stealth yet.
No,
All right, so
Not
that's
hide,
just.
just
alright.
that.
All right, so one of those creatures comes out from here corner, immediately moves up towards you, Isaac. He goes in to try and claw you. 23 to hit.
Ooh, he looks big and
Can you-
scary.
Can you make a Constitution saving throw this? As you take 5 slashing damage. As it slashes into you, you feel this effect, this like your body tries to shut down from some kind of toxin, but you shake it off, and you resist the effect. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm just going to hold
So you
it.
can resist the poison, but you can't stand up.
2.
You fool.
Alright,
Easy.
and it's their turn. So this one, since one of his arms is going to with a short sword. 15, 20, 25, 30. Get to there. It's going to attack Agnes. 11, I believe, is the miss.
That is a miss.
So you just jump on one of the tombs and jump off as it just goes clack, cling, off of the tomb itself. Back down onto the ground. This one's going to move here with a short bow. It's going to take a shot at you, Kerry.
And that's why I've got cover.
12.
I'm so smart, right? Right? I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's
I
good.
think that misses.
So the arrow just bounces off the top of the tomb. Twink, king, 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 behind you. That is their turn. Sparhawk, you're up.
Gonna step forward so I can actually see what's happening. I don't think I can do very much. I've got one javelin left. I'm gonna throw it at this big guy.
All right, then make an attack roll. It goes over Isaac's head. This creature gets out of the way and just embeds itself into.
Jesus.
That's it.
All right, Emron, it's your turn.
So I'm gonna go south to below Sparhawk,
Yep.
and then I see this guy. Is that the powerful guy? Is he?
That is the grim, yes.
Okay, I'm going to summon some frost on his chest and cast frostbite.
Alright, does he need to make a Constitution saving throw?
Yes, please.
7, so that is a fail, so he takes 5 cold damage. And I believe he can't take reactions?
No, it's disadvantage on his next weapon attack roll. It
Right,
makes
right.
before the end of his next turn.
Okay, so
Lady.
immediately over his body, like part of the flesh itself actually just falls off because it's stitched together and the intense cold just brittles it completely.
And then I'm going to just duck into the corner of my last movement. Thank you.
Cora, it's your turn.
Cora doesn't know what's happening yet, so
You can
I'm
hear
going to.
You can hear explosions and shouting.
Right. This is 15, 20, 25, and ice. Okay. Because I can't move into Sparhawk, I'm going to take out my crossbow. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to do a cantrip. I'm going to. Which one of these guys has been hurt? Can I tell?
The skeleton.
The skeleton. I am going to toll the dead.
Alright, so he needs to make a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
7.
Okay, so that's 2d12.
Mm-hmm. So you all hear this gong, and this creature that just immediately tried to swipe at Agnes turns around, it just stops, and then the necrotic just leaves it, and the bones just fall away to ash. Okay, anything else, Cora?
No.
Alright then, back to the top of the round, Agnes.
Well, this stitchy up thing is going to get a rapier in the chest.
Alright.
And it's only in
It sees it coming and dodges to the side. Anything else, Agnes?
As a bonus action, I'm going to touch Isaac on the shoulder and I'm going to give him inspiration.
Okay, what do you say to Isaac?
I'm going to say, help me, I can't do anything today.
Isaac, your white knight shows, and you feel compelled to protect her.
I didn't even know I had the right knight.
I neither did I. This is the first
Got
thing.
eaten by a black snake, didn't it?
Alright, it is their turn. So this creature is going to make a short bow attack at Isaac. It's 9, goes completely too wide. This guy comes down here. So here, he's going to make a short bow attack at Emron. 10, that is a miss, and then he's going to back away up there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Going to hold an action. Alright, Volkris, you're up.
Chris is going to move a little bit closer because he's going to blame distance on why he missed last time, and he's going to shoot a firebolt at that guy.
Alright, make an attack roll. That's a hit, well damaged.
See, it was definitely distance. 6.
You hit it square across the chest.
Fuck you, 2d10.
And that brittleness around on its chest starts to melt away. Alright, it's still standing.
Yeah, Vorkris the Almighty. And then I end my turn.
Isaac, your turn.
I'm gonna bring my quarterstaff down onto it twice.
Alright, it's just a regular quarterstaff.
No, I thought it was magical.
Yeah, it's magical, but what I'm saying, it's not the dream
Yeah.
cap at the moment.
Oh,
is it?
no.
Alright, first one hits. A 6 bludgeoning damage. So you whack it across the face, you knock out half of its jaw. And you can see its tongue just sort of like that. It's still standing, but it's definitely very damaged.
Stab here.
Did you want to apply your inspiration to that second?
Yeah, I might as well.
It's a D6. That makes that second one an attack roll. And that's an actual hit. So go and roll damage on the second one. As you step round to the sides, you bring the staff around and you basically just whack it with all your might across its forehead, and you cade it in almost like it's mush, and the creature just crumples down to the ground.
Thanks, Agnes.
Fist bump.
I weakened him for you.
Right, anything else from you, Isaac?
No, that's it.
Alright, Kerry, it's your turn.
The second little dude, he went off back up this way, didn't he?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go here, so I've got cover still, and I can see both of them.
Alright,
Well, I
so
think I'm
once
still-
you
I would've
get
been
there,
myself.
that
Yes.
activates held action from this creature here. He's going to do a short for you.
Hit me.
16.
I didn't mean it. Didn't mean it.
You take 8 piercing damage.
Well, fuck you. Okay. Oh, 43, 35. Yeah. Well, that hurt a little. I'm going to twin spell firebolt at this little bitch and return fire at this level. No, I don't.
Right there.
Not worthy of it. I was going to do this bitch and this thing.
Alright, the skeleton. No worries. Okay, make 2 ranged attacks, please.
Oh, ranged attacks.
First one on the abandoned, second one on the skeleton. So that's a hit, and that's a hit. Roll damage on both of them.
Woo!
9 on the first, and 9 on the next.
Nice.
On both. Yes.
I'm just going to scream arson.
Okay, so you hit them both square in the face. The skeleton's face itself is actually, the head is blown off, but the body kind of remains there a little. This one is incredibly damaged, like necrotic energy forcing it to act is failing. Anything else from you?
I didn't think I could do anything, so no.
Alright, here's the abandoned.
Oh wait, I have cover here. Like I'm.
You just declared
Try
the
not,
end. You just declared the end of your turn, Gary.
Okay.
Alright, so it is. So this guy's going to come around the corner. See you there, Kerry. He's going to go to claw you. Natural 20.
Oh,
Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
I can. Ah, it's +6.
So
That was bad anyway.
Alright, so 6. No, yeah. That's 8 points of slashing damage against you. However, an effect that burns into your body, you're able to resist it and you're not paralyzed. Right, it is the skeleton's turn. This one is going to fire a shot over at Orcrus. 8.
That does not hit.
And then it's going to. It's just going to stay there. It's got no intelligence. All right, Sparhawk, it's your turn.
okay, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to here, and maybe 2 attacks against big dude.
Righto.
1,
Nice.
number 2.
Yep. 2 hits.
Nice.
All right, so that is 1, so that makes it a 2 plus the 3 plus the 1, and then the dueling star will be doubled as well, so that brings it to 10 points of damage.
Okay, and then the second one.
And that is another 11 points of damage. So you swipe into him, you cut off one of his legs, one of his arms. He falls down to the ground, tries to pick himself back up. He's barely functioning, but he's still technically a threat.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Emron, it's your turn.
So I'm gonna rush up next to Agnes, looking at the skeleton firing short bow.
Yep.
I am going to summon some frost on his chest and cast
Alright.
frostbite.
Okay, so he needs to make a Constitution saving. 21.
Oh, flipping
So
it.
is it half damage?
Just gonna
No
quickly
damage.
look. On spell save, it doesn't say anything about successful save, so nothing happened.
Hold on, frost. Bite.
Is it a cantrip?
Usually
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's on a success. That means that no damage takes place
Yeah.
into it. So it just moves out of the way in time, and the point of the spell actually erupts on the side of the corner. You just see this icicle just fall on the stone.
I'm you, skeleton.
Anything else, then, Ron?
Nope, thank you.
All right, Cora, it's your turn.
I'm going to move 5, 10, 15 for right now. And I'm going to try and toll the dead again.
On which
On
one?
the abandoned, sorry, the grim that's in front of Agnes,
Alright.
I think.
So you need to make a wisdom saving throw. 7. All right, you don't need to roll damage. Gong! Creature's life force just leaves it, and it just flumps down to the ground.
Then 5, 10.
You have 1 hit point left, so.
All right. I'm just going to move here to the other side of Agnes, and that's my turn.
That's
under
where
Isaac.
that's where Isaac is.
Oh, Isaac's underneath the abandoned? Oh, okay. Sorry. Then I will move. Is anybody here?
No, that's just a corpse of the abandoned, but I'll get that one.
I would for sure stand on top of that corpse.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, top of the round, Agnes.
I'm going to do Vicious Mockery at the skeleton,
All right.
and I'm going to be like, your fashion sense is fucking awful. So I need a wisdom save.
Oh, nice.
Somehow this creature is offended.
No, my outfit!
It looks down at its scraps of armor and its ruined food, and whatever soul that may have been resided in there once has a flicker of, what am I wearing?
Nothing, you're a fucking skeleton!
I had a perfect one for the Grim, and then it died, and I was like, shit. So yeah, it's got disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Okay, no problem. Alright, so it is the abandoned's turn. So this one is going to pull out its short bow, and it's going to make a shot at Carol. 23.
Whoa.
It's 3 piercing damage against you, Carrie. These two, this one is going to move in towards. No, both of them are going to move against you, Sparhawk. And they're going to make short sword attacks against you. 9 and 17.
They both miss.
I believe. So yeah, they just scrape and scrap against your armor, and you're standing to take feeling anything.
Don't scratch my armor.
Alright. Orcrid, it's your turn.
Well, they move, which ruined my plan, so I will just shoot fireballs at the one that is straight in front of infant.
Oh. See, I was doing. You're doing it what I did now.
I can't do words at all now. I will shoot one that is in front of Sparhawk with
Alright.
fireballs. 14?
That's a hit. That's a hit against it. Not damage.
14! That's better than last time.
You blow a hole in its chest, and it just goes.
Everyone calls Sparhawk duck!
And just falls backwards. That was a 1-hit KO. That was a full HP.
Nice. That is me.
Wow.
Not bad. Alright, Isaac, your turn.
Jump over here.
Jump.
2 Eldritch Blasts on that one at the top.
Roll them one at a time.
Okay.
That's a hit. You blow. The Eldritch Blast flies forth, hits it square in the abdomen, explodes it. That just sends it crumpling into ash.
And then another one on this one.
Alright, another attack roll. That's another hit. This one flies forward, gets it square into the shoulder, blows a massive hole into it. Barely.
And then I'll just move there.
Okay. Alright, Kerry, it's your turn.
Right. Would it be possible to twin spell guiding magic missile?
Yeah, it should be.
Because it is. Thingy.
Oh, hold on. Is it twin spell?
Twin spell, yeah.
Let me just read the specific wording on it.
Yeah.
Targets only one creature. No, because magic missile can target multiple creatures.
Okay,
So,
yeah, no problem.
So no, unfortunately.
Okay, just gonna twin spell firebolt again. And at skeleton and the person who gave me another battle spell.
The abandoned. Sure. To make two attack rolls, please. First against the skeleton, then against the abandoned. That's a hit, and that's a miss. So roll damage on the first one. So the fire flows forward and just crumples it down, blows it into smithereens. You spin around the spot thinking, haha, the green energy falls up in your hand and you throw it, and it just cracks against the wall with a greenish explosion that covers Sparhawk's face in dirt.
Oh.
It was still a win.
I mean,
Still a win.
Alright, so they're dead. They're dead. Sparhawk, it's your turn.
so I'm just gonna swing at the one that's next to me.
Okay.
When I find my weapon.
That's a hit. Roll damage. You step forward with a mighty swing, and you cut it in half at the midriff section. It just falls down to the ground. And with that, you all take a moment to take a deep breath, as combat has come to a close.
Goddamn skeletons and zombies. I wish I could control these bastards. Make things so much easier.
Foreshadowing. Casual foreshadow.
Maybe.
I don't miss music. Oh.
So, Sparhawk, you move on a little bit further ahead, and you can see another room that seems to have been lived in, but has been torn apart by those undead creatures. Like purposefully, the beds, the tables in there have been destroyed. One thing of note is that the bookshelf has not been touched.
Book? Did you say bookshelf?
Yes, there's a bookshelf in the room.
Oh, Chris, book.
Charge! Is the bookshelf down here?
Yes, it's down there.
Found it!
As soon as you step onto that rug, Chris, it feels very soft on your feet.
I cast Featherfall on myself.
Why?
The rug felt soft. I was scared.
Alright, well, you can go ahead and mark off that spell slot.
I will do. I don't trust you. I'm happy to lose a spell slot over dying.
No, it's fine. So you step on the rug, and it's very soft. It's quite nice to step
Like,
on.
oh,
This is rock
no,
carpet.
it's just a soft rug.
It's just a carpet.
Very comfy. I then make my way to the bookcase.
So yeah, you can see 6 books on there. One is red, one is green, one is yellow, one is blue, one is orange, one is brown.
Do they have visible titles?
No.
I pick up the brown book.
Pick it up. Can you make a Constitution saving throw? This greenish like gas spurts out into your face, forcing you to drop back onto the stand. You take 2 points of poison damage.
God damn it, these books are trying to poison me! Books are evil.
Cora and Emron, this area that you're in looks like it's just another tomb.
Go on, Cora.
I was going to say, question. It looks like this abandoned token might be on top of something else. Is that okay? Is that one of those orange stones,
Yes.
or is that?
It's one of those orange stones, yes.
Is it currently orange?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Okay.
Cora, smash it!
So I would do that.
Force damage is what we discovered last game.
I thought it
Purple
was
is
evocation.
good! Purple is good!
If you consult your journals, you'll see the answer in there.
Okay.
Evocation damage.
Lights are the key. Enough evocation. So
We will
I'm
be back
going...
in 2 minutes, I'm sorry.
No
All
worries.
right, I'm gonna look at my spells to see which ones are evocation damage. I know that my
Sacred Flame should be evocation.
okay, great. Then I'm going to cantrip it over there.
As soon as you cast Sacred Flame on that thing, the orange light turns purple.
Okay. And I would shout down and say, I found one of the orange lights and I turned it purple. So if you come across any more, just make sure that they're purple because purple is good. Can I investigate this room while I'm in it?
Yeah, of course.
Emron, you want to help me? Or would you rather investigate it?
You can both investigate it if you want.
You know what? Because I'm exhausted, I think it'd be better
shit.
if you...
help me. You help me.
Yeah.
First row. Second row.
Oh, crap.
It looks like this was just an area where those abandoned were being created. It's nothing in this particular room strikes out as anything note or of use.
I'm going to say to Cora, I suddenly remember, didn't one of the journals say that the purple ones might turn back to orange or something? Do you remember something like that? It was something about momentarily changing.
Oh, I'm gonna go back. For a time. Yep.
Yeah.
If struck with enough evocation, you can reverse their effects for a time.
So does that mean that it might change back to yellow? I.e., shall we just smash it?
If we smash it, if we hit it again, it turns back orange and possibly
Summon more.
starts
Okay.
releasing some of those.
Well, let's just hope that we won't need to come back here again.
And then Cora would go, although we left at least one purple light back
Up
where
at
we
the
came
top.
from
Yeah,
in the
we
entrance
did.
anyway.
Yeah, we did. Ooh, let's keep our fingers crossed, eh?
So wait a minute, if the evocation damage reverses it, then maybe force damage wouldn't...
Well, it wasn't force damage, it was magic missile that's been cast on it, which is evocation.
Right, so what I'm saying is if evocation reverses the lights, then if we do a different kind of damage, it should keep the light purple, but damage the stone.
Sound theory?
I can do
One of those times
poison.
I go...
Shall we try it?
We can, I don't know, if we're honest, I'm a little tired, I'm a little scared. I don't know
Don't
if
worry,
we can
let's
just leave it.
Let's just leave it. Let's see what the others are up to.
Just in the hallway, like a child, just kicking a little rock. I'm just kicking the bodies. Just sat there kicking it. Everyone's just gone. I'm just kicking the little
They're
bodies.
pussy and dusty, it's not nice.
Ew!
Good.
I'm going to be walking around trying to see if I can find any more of those orange lights.
Sure. So, Agnes, there is a large set of double doors here that look to be completely and utterly sealed. Cora, there is another sealed door there.
Can I investigate it, see if it looks like it's magic or if there are any inscriptions or anything?
Sure, go right ahead.
No, I know that I'm too tired to do that. Emron!
Okay. Yeah.
I found this door, but my eyes are blurry, and I think that, could you have a look at it?
Yeah, I'll have a look at it. Would you help me? Would
Of course.
you guide
Yeah.
me through it?
I can certainly give you guidance.
Yay! Rolling. So 12, I'll do guidance as well, which is
Okay.
is it D6?
D4.
D4.
14.
So, yeah.
It doesn't look magical, it just looks like it's a giant, large stone slab in the way that's clearly not part of the...
Looks like we might just hit it open like we did in the gas chamber.
Cora's gonna wince a little bit at that and go, oh, okay, and then walk away from it.
Alright, so...
Sorry, I just missed a minute there. My son's having a nightmare apparently.
Oh.
Just went into him, he's crying, and went into him and he said, Daddy, I want to be real.
You are...
Over screaming about Pinocchio.
Oh, a real boy!
Yeah.
So what you missed is Agnes is standing in front of a sealed door, and I Emron investigated a door over here that just looks like a stone slab.
there is another... They've created one of those lights up there to turn purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And,
did anybody try this door here then? This slab?
Not yet.
No, Cora
And
ran
there-
away from it.
There is a large set of double sealed doors here, and Vorkris just currently got spotted with poison.
Off the brown book, yes.
I'm kind of dubious of what, I'm confused. Why am I poisoned? Books hurt me. Books are my friends. And I take a look, and I just have a more closer look, trying to work out what the heck's going on. So Brown poisoned me. And I've already forgotten what the colours there were.
I remember orange.
I got red, green, yellow, blue, brown.
Red, green, yellow, blue, brown. Okay.
They're the ones that I got down.
I mean, listening to Cora, I will take a couple of steps back, and I will pluck the red one off with Mage Hand.
Okay. So you take the Mage Hand up. Does a bit of fire so in that immediate area. It would have gotten your face, but it has no damage. And with that, the book falls back into place.
Oh, so when he grabs these books, they just release whatever poison or trigger and they magically go back into the bookcase?
That's right, yes.
So you...
Red and brown are bad, but we still have green, yellow, blue, and orange. Green sounds friendly. Green sounds like a lovely colour. I plucked the green one off, again with Mage Hand, because I'm not that brave.
A purplish like gas appears in the area, like of the vicinity of where your face would be, but no effect happens because you're not there. The book falls back into place.
I'm very angry with this bookcase that's trying to kill me. I'm going to look around the rest of the room. Things look a little bit smashed up, but is there anything else that stands out? Anything that might give me a clue to this bookcase?
Make an investigation check.
Roger. 25.
You don't see any clue on this particular bookcase that gives you any indication of what any of it means. It looks like there's nothing about that just screams any obvious answer.
I'm angry, and I use Mage Hand to pull the yellow book.
As soon as you pull that out, a bit of mud-like spludge just sort of shoots out from it, goes about feet and then falls down, dissipates into smoke, and the book falls back into place.
I use Mage Hand to pull out the orange book.
A brilliant flash of light, but nothing happens.
So the blue book, in my head, must be safe, and I confidently stroll forward without Mage Hand and pick it up with my actual hand.
Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
This is the one's like insta-kill.
18.
You're right. A bit of water, like mucky water, splashes out in your face, but you keep your mouth closed and you don't taste any of it, and you just wipe your face away, and the book goes back into place.
Okay. Is this like a stone wall behind it?
It is. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
I want to pick up, like, there must be some kind of stone debris somewhere. I basically want to pick up and carve into the wall above this bookcase. All these books are fucking evil.
It takes you about 5 minutes to do that.
It's time well spent. The next person that breaks in here won't just, waste all his mage hands.
Can you not Odyssey magic?
Agnes.
No, I don't know how to make magic go away. I've only learned how to summon it.
I don't have any of those spell slots left.
No. So, on seeing Forcris having a fit by the bookcase, I'm going to say to Cora, do you think that's what
Angrily carving into the wall.
Yeah. Do you think that's what that note meant when they say paper is bad? And I walk off.
Paper is bad.
Yes, probably.
Well,
It also means
so
stay away from some chests.
I was going to say, I'll trail along with Emron because he made my brain start going and say, oh, paper is bad, but it also said something about a chest and
fire is
the
bad.
fire?
Can I do a quick investigation of these doors to see if there's anything that indicates? I'm looking for sigils, markings, descriptions, pictures.
Make an
Anything?
investigation check, please.
Can I help her with that?
Sure.
She doesn't need it.
I don't think she needs it. It's fine.
Whatever this thing is, you sort of shine up some lights, and it almost looks like you're seeing a depiction of night sky. But it's odd. It's all, there's a creature, human in nature, but with impossibly long limbs, and the head is quite literally just a night sky. Like, there's no defining features about it, and it seems to be in an air of divinity, reverence, or even fear. It's difficult to tell, but it's very, very well. One thing you do know is that these stone doors are sealed and looks like they can only be opened with some form of mechanism.
Oh.
I'm imagining like somewhere to put like a lever in to turn or something like that. Am I thinking like along the right lines?
Sorry, could you repeat that for me, please?
Is it like something that is it like a hole to put a lever in, or is it like a doorknob and a key, or is what?
No, there's no visible means to open it from this side.
So it's more like a magical means to open it.
Maybe, or there could be a mechanical system, but the mechanics of it you assume to be internal, and the way to activate said mechanics are visible from this location.
Okay.
Cora's gonna go back and say, how strong is your mage hand? Did you try and just move the whole bookcase?
Vorkris, you've just looked at the bookcase. Did you want to look anywhere else?
Well, I mean, I looked around the rest of the room looking for clues of the bookcase.
Oh, my apologies. I thought you were just looking at the bookcase.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry. I was looking around the rest of the room, looking for some sort of clue of how this bookcase functioned before I did the last couple of ones.
You find a book underneath the bed.
Yay! What does this book say?
Mage hand!
I did Mage Hand. I didn't need a book to tell me to use Mage Hand. I just need to, take some hit point damage, and then I'll use Mage Hand eventually. Oh, it's a Star Mine Journal 6, people. I need to get past it. I can't waken it. Just me now. The rest fell. Soon. The main way is closed. I've created a hidden passage and a potion. I've trapped it to prevent bad followers. Remember, green, blue, red, and red, orange, yellow, red. Or was it blue, red, blue, green? The person who wrote this book is a moron.
He trapped it for himself.
Cora's gonna
I don't know why I feel personally attacked right now.
Cora's gonna grab him by the shoulder.
Well, no, because you wrote it to fuck with us, Jack. So you shouldn't feel personally attacked unless you're picking up my anger that the person who wrote this book was a moron.
But maybe it's a clue. Maybe there's a passage behind the bookcase.
Yes, there must be some kind of... But I pulled every book, and every book tried to hurt me.
But maybe you have to pull them in order.
But the bookcase shouldn't know when the order starts. So at some point, one of the books I pulled shouldn't have hurt me.
Well, you started with the brown one first.
Yes, but so let's assume the green one is correct. If I pulled the brown one first, that doesn't stop the green one being incorrect, so one of the books should not have hurt me. And I pulled every single colour, and they all tried to hurt me.
That's right, unless there was no time between the combinations.
Cora's...
pull out a small pipe and start smoking and say, I'm going to sit here for 10 minutes, then I'll try these bastard books again.
Okay. Fair enough.
While you're doing that,
yes, Walker smokes apparently.
I feel like you need a deer stalker, Sherlock Holmes style.
I would definitely go for that. Orcus would definitely go.
Cora's going to, let's see, the green one was purple gas, and maybe purple is good. So Cora's going to go and pull the green book.
You pull the green book.
The reason I was sat here smoking it was to give the bookcase a time to reset.
Cora doesn't care.
Can you make a constitution?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Fine.
You expecting what's about to happen, you hold your breath as this gas falls out. You shake your head away and you don't breathe anything, and there's no effect. And with that, the falls magically back in.
No. I think nothing. I can't tell that anything else is happening. Like, Agnes, did anything sound like it was happening over by you when I did that?
No visible signs or changes anyway.
Okay. Cora's gonna pick up the green book again.
Bring it back. Can you make another constitution saving throw?
Yep.
Another bit of gas is blowing into your face. Once again, expecting it. No effect on you, and the book magically falls back into place.
I look over at Vorkris smoking, and never, ever has it crossed her mind that she wanted to smoke something. She goes, maybe there's something to that, and she's gonna pick up the blue book.
Yes, this is all down to me. I am filling the room with helpful smoke.
The blue book. Can you make another constitution saving throw, please?
Yep.
You close your mouth, expecting the water to splurge out, and it does. You wipe it away from your face, and the book falls magically back into place.
Okay.
Did the green book come back as well?
The green book fell back into place after she pulled.
Right, okay, so everything's reset back to
Everything's going back. Yep. Then I'll say Vorkris. What was the one after blue?
Well, it was green, green, blue, red, and red, orange, yellow, red. Or was it blue, red, blue, green?
That's too many colors. I'm going to try the red
I
one.
know. So the green, green worked. I think we should start with green, green again.
You pull the red one and you hear it click. And a small little compartment over here opens up and you see a glowing blue potion.
Where did it?
Over here. Unless I'm on the GM layer. Yes, I am. Haha. Over here.
Okay.
It's a small little like hand compartment in the potion. It's
Is my hand
like neon blue.
is my hand small enough to take
Yeah.
it out?
it's-
Okay.
take-
So I would probably be confident enough to just take it at this point.
Yeah. So you just take it out. It's fairly big. Like probably about twice the size of a normal potion would be. Maybe you suspect that might be double. That might be double the portion.
I would yell for Emron. I'll say, Emron, I found a potion. Do you know what this is?
I'll step into the room. Do I recognize it at all?
No, you've never seen it.
Nope, don't know. Might be another Chris identify thing.
I'd hand it to you to hold and say, I'm gonna try this again. Since we got this out of it, so let's try it again. So I'd step back in front of the bookcase after giving Emron the potion, and say, okay, Vorkris, what was the second line? It started with red, is that right?
Second line started with red, orange, yellow, red. Or was it blue, red, blue, green?
No, just one color at a time, Vorkris.
Okay, red. But he's clearly confused. He's writing this down, so me giving you one color at a time is not going to help.
What's
red?
Shoot. Go red? Okay, I'd go red.
You pull it out. Make a Constitution saving throw, please. Expecting what's going to happen, you get out of the way just in time as the effect takes place. Nothing happens to you.
Okay. Then orange was next, so I'll grab orange.
Make a Constitution saving throw, please. You close your eyes as this brilliant flash of light goes. And fortunately that your eyes were closed, as you feel like that would have blinded you.
Okay.
And the book falls back into place.
Then yellow.
Yellow
Next.
was the next one, yes.
Make a Constitution saving throw, please. Expecting it, this mud ball comes out, and you sort of move your head out of the way, so it sort of spludges down your face, your shoulder a bit, and it just falls off, taking no effect on you. And the book falls back into place.
And then the last one was red.
Well, the red one,
Oh.
there's a clicking sound. The entire bookshelf comes forward, shifts to the side, revealing a new passageway.
Did it!
It looks safe.
Are there any
I
books
don't
down
know.
there? If not, I'm not interested. Although books are now my enemy. They'll try to kill me.
So I would look at Isaac and say, I'm still a little tired, and honestly, I don't know how I got through that. I feel like that was a little luckier than I deserved, but maybe I could help you. You could look. And then I'd give you guidance
Okay, I'll press on.
and shove you forward.
So on and on into the corridor.
I'll
you
follow
go.
Isaac.
Isaac. Turning to the left and immediately turning to the right, you see two doors have been down. Like two of the same sealed doors as were previously. Ahead of you is a large square room and a massive black hole in the center of it. With many, many different kinds of sigils, like stone patterns around the side, as well as splattering dried blood.
Ooh.
You,
Well, that seems safe.
Sparhawk, are you staying back there?
I was going to shout over to him back, Sparhawk, this way. We found something.
Doesn't look too dangerous.
Maybe that's the maw.
You see one of the tombs have been opened, and there is a spiral staircase up.
Oh my god, you guys.
Dad,
So go check the tomb.
So, you walk past the tomb, past this hole, making your way over to the other side. Every footstep you take seems to echo. You get over to the tomb. It looks like it's been pillaged or empty. Whatever was in there is no.
Can I pick up a random stone from the floor?
Yep.
Which I'm assuming exists.
You go to pick up the stone. It seems to be stuck, bedded in there.
Can I try a different stone? I wasn't trying to upset the stone god that might live in that stone.
They seem to be embedded in there.
Wow.
Any loose
I take
stones
a
on the wall?
I take a copper piece out of my pocket.
Yep, take the copper.
I cast a light cantrip on it, and I flick it into the hole.
oh god.
I'm guessing I don't see it stop.
No.
Can I have a look at that skeleton? in
Guys,
the
don't
corner?
fall down here. It's a long hole. We're all fucked if you fall down there.
Oh.
Where did that sound come from? The hole.
That
Wow,
sounds
that
like
copper
those
piece made
lights.
loads of noise.
I'm willing to bet this is the moor.
Or what?
The room is darkness. All light within it disappears.
Holding Cora's hand.
Your dark visions have no effect.
Oh my god.
You cannot see a damn thing.
Can I try and cast light on my hand and see if I can make it a little bit lighter?
You cast light on your hand, and like a cigarette lighter, it sparks. You do it again, and again. And on the
I will
fourth-
also do it, and between the two of us, we can have like half a millisecond of light every 6 seconds. It's fine.
Now, on the fourth attempt, it does happen. A bit of, but however, it's lessened. It's almost just like it's being stifled a bit. You're sort of just showing your light a little bit. Across the room, you can see your companions. They're sort of blinded. They're just trying to see, but everyone can see this light. You look across towards Volchris and Sparhorn, just struggling a bit. Emron by that corner there. You look towards Isaac. There's a head with long dark hair. You see Kerry. You see Cora, and then back to yourself down to the corridor. You turn back. You look towards from Kerry to Isaac. There is a head there. Black hair. Something of a vortex of stars.
Oh, it's that thing on the drawing. It's the drawing on the door.
I can hear something next to me. I don't want to look.
It looks over towards you, Agnes, and the light in your hand extinguishes. You can feel
I'm closing my eyes.
you know that the magic is still in effect. It's almost as if you're under an anti-magic effect.
I would just shout out. I'd be like, "It's there, but it's not working."
As you shout out, the creature just goes in an impossible way, revealing extremely long limbs, steps out of this moor.
Oh, it's the woe.
Oh, I thought it'd be a more. Okay.
Can I get initiative, please?
Oh, fuck. That's not good.
Cora, I don't Cora, Chris, I don't know if you said that about the adding a dexterity thing to it.
On your character sheet, on the cog, in the second column, it says add dex tiebreaker to initiative. You just need to click that on.
Oh,
So
okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
it steps out with incredibly long limbs. There is still relatively darkness everywhere, but it's focusing, staring at Agnes at the moment, and Cora, Agnes, you both feel yourself under the effects of anti-magic.
Till I
It
Because
roars
I'm, like,
out,
holding
and it's a chilling, awful. Emron, you have the initiative.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire at the woe.
Alright, so he needs dexterity.
Roll low.
20. So you cast it. It has absolutely no effect at all.
I'm going to back myself into the corner and end my turn.
Alright, at the end of your call, it calls out. It's going to make a legendary action. I want everybody to make a wisdom saving throw as its scream pierces into your souls.
Wisdom.
Yes.
Oy.
Cora and Emron, you are terrified of this creature. You are frightened until the end of the Woe Strider's next turn.
Okay.
Alright, Sparhawk, it's your turn.
So is it pitch black in this room?
Yes. No, so wherever it stares, there is darkness and anti-magic, but you know it's there, basically.
Okay. I don't want to get too close to the edge of the pit, so I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
I'm going to hold my attack for if it approaches.
Right. Alright, so Vorkus, it's your turn.
Okie doke. Is Vorkus able to stand at the edge of the hole and reach him?
Yes.
Happy days. And I will reach out and I will cast Vampiric Touch. Ah.
You probably have to stand more over to there at the moment
Okie doke.
to stay out of its gaze. Alright, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Ah, that's very fair. 24.
That's a hit against it. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice. It was cast at level 3, that's all I've got. Oh wow, a whole 10. How is 3d6 10?
So you reach out and you touch on its body. And it sort of goes. It didn't like that.
Good, you weren't supposed to like it. Bad thing coming out of a hole and scaring us.
Alright, anything else from you, Chris?
Yeah, that's me.
Alright, Agnes, it's your turn.
So if I take a step over here, does it follow? Is it still following my gaze?
So, as of right now, its gaze is basically. Hold on.
Come back over here.
Basically, that's its gaze at the moment. So, it's like these two squares, and then in a cone outwards, like that.
Is it necessarily following me, or is it?
No, that's where it's looking at the moment. Like, it can choose where it looks at the start of its turn.
Okay, I'm going to yeah, and I'm going.
As soon as you get out of there, the light reactivates in your hand.
And then I'm going to do vicious mockery on it, and I just have no words of how to insult it. To be fair, just like, what the fuck are you?
Natural 1. So that's 3 psychic damage against it.
And its next attack
Is it
has
disadvantage?
disadvantage for its next attack, yeah.
So the magic places over its head, and the creature just sort of shakes its long, matted, scraggly black hair. Come on! You have no idea if it understood you, but you know the magic took place. Alright, Cora, it's your turn.
So being frightened, I just quickly read up on it. I can't move towards it, but I can move away from it. Is that
So you
correct?
can move up or down from your current location because they are not getting closer to it.
Okay. Could I move here? Does that count as...
No, that would still count as getting closer to it.
What about there?
Hold on, so you were there. So you'd have to go through Kerry down to there, basically.
Okay, so that would be 5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20.
Like you were at 15 feet, so long as you stay at 15 away at all times, you can. Like you can't go to a square that's within. Basically.
Okay. So I would have noticed that Agnes's light reactivated.
Yes.
All right. Then I would say that was 20, 25 right there.
Yep.
And I'm going to hope that my magic also works from over here.
Yep.
So I'm going to, because I'm frightened, I have disadvantage? Is that correct?
That's right. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to try and do Toll the Dead.
Okay.
That's a wisdom saving throw.
14. Okay. What's your spell save?
15.
Alright, so that's a hit on it.
And it hasn't been, so it needs a D10, right?
It has been damaged.
Oh, it has been, so D12. Perfect.
So you will hear gong. And this creature's. Is that the end of your turn, Cora?
Unfortunately.
So, at its turn. So it is going to choose to look southwards. It's going to crawl out of the moor and make its way here. So everybody except Isaac and Sparhawk is under the effect of anti-magic at the moment.
Do we
What about
feel that?
Emron?
Do we understand that's what's happening?
And Emma. Yes, yes, you feel your magic being suppressed. So it's basically these people. That's the area that it's currently suppressing.
There's a lot of disdain in these people when you said that. These people.
Alright. And then from there, it is going to attack you, Chris.
What did I do?
So it's going to make 2 claw attacks. Natural 1. You are. What?
Whoa, ha, 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 ha.
This one's good, right? 20.
It was that reset roll 20 did.
Wow.
Well, 13
Wow.
this is good, just in case that one's flint.
I have a +7.
Right.
Now
Just
you
wanted
know
to
how
make
I
sure that
feel
you know.
every single game.
Alright, so it brings its massively long arms down towards you, Borges, and you just dodge to the side. And it tries to sort of scoop you down with its large mouth. Dodge out of the way just in time, and it's frustrated that it couldn't touch you. Kerry, it's your turn.
Would it be a full action to throw a dagger at it, or would it also? Could I
It would be action.
throw? Okay, so no bonus action to throw a dart or anything as well.
No, that'll be another attack action.
Okay. And you said in a cone it can see at a
Yes.
distance. I can't move. I'm not terrified by it, so I can move towards it.
Yes.
Okay.
So Emron and Cora, you guys are no longer by it.
Thank you.
I want to move next to Sparhawk, if that's possible, and cast Pulse Life on myself.
Okay. So you cast false life on yourself. Can I get a wild magic roll, please?
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, no problem.
One day I'll blow up, guys. I promise. One day I'll instantly kill something.
See, you think that's fun, but the moment you summon a Garistro, it's going to be like, why the hell did I pick this
Please,
character?
please don't do that. Please.
There's a video on my YouTube.
Hey.
Feel free to watch it. That's what happens when you summon a Garistro. Apparently, the entire party runs away, and the rogue hides and watches.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's me.
So go ahead and roll your d4 then, guys. So that's 7 temporary hit points. Alright. At the end of your turn, it's going to take a legendary action. It's going to attempt to grapple Chris. Can you make an opposed acrobatics or athletics check, please?
Well, I mean, you know, I'm definitely a strong and athletic wizard. Oh wait, no. So I guess acrobatics because the +2 instead of a +1. That is the most active Morcus has ever been in his entire life, but this thing terrifies him.
That is so pissed.
I don't know if I should even fucking roll, you know. But I have to. So it goes to grab you, Chris, but you just dodge out of the way with a stunning backflip.
I land and like look at my feet, like, how the fuck did that happen?
Alright, Isaac, it's your turn.
So look at the creature. Ask
Yep.
for my god's aid. Cast Hexblade's curse on it.
Nice.
Fire off 2 eldritch snakes at it.
Okay. Hit and miss.
So +2 damage.
So
Oh no,
that's
it
eight.
was. Sorry, it would be a crit because I rolled a 19.
Oh, well, there we go. So that's doubled then. So that's 12 plus 2. So it's 14 force damage against them. So. It does seem damaged, but it also seems dangerous. Do you want to move anywhere, Isaac?
No, I'm staying where I am.
Right, at the end of your turn, Vorkus, can you make another? It's going to do another legendary action to do another claw grapple against you. Make another acrobatics check.
Dare you? I can't roll 2 nat 20s in a row.
26,
Oh.
you motherfucker.
Yeah.
So you are grabbed by this creature and it lifts you up with your feet. Okay. Right, Emron, it's your turn.
I'm going to come down. Oh, wrong cursor. I'm going to come down to here. I'm
Yep.
going to look at Sparhawk and then cast Enlarge on him.
Okay. So, Sparhawk, you become bigger.
Wow. What does that do then?
It gives you an additional 1d4 damage, whenever you attack somebody with a melee thing.
Thank you very much.
An advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
That's right, yeah. Alright.
Reaction.
So,
Wow.
is that your turn, Emron?
Yes, that's everything. Thank you.
Alright. At that same time, the maw within the centre of the room laces out with an unknown energy, and it strikes all of you within 10 feet of the maw. So it'll get Kerry, Sparhawk, Chris, Emron,
Oh,
Isaac, Agnes, but not Cora. Can everybody except Cora please make a charisma saving?
Oh dear.
You should be good at this, but somehow.
Oh no!
I'm okay.
I'm not.
I'm not.
So, Agnes and Kerry and Isaac, you guys resist the effects. Vorkris, Emron, and Sparhawk, you guys become confused to the end of your next turn. So their action. Okay, so Sparhawk, you are confused. Can you roll a d10 for this?
Oh no, that's dangerous.
6. Alright. You are just like, oh, what's going on? You're just confused until eventually you're able to shake your head out of it, but you don't move or take any actions for the turn. Alright. Vorkris, can you roll a d10 for me? Alright, can you roll a d4 for me, please? Odds, evens. Okay, so Sparhawk was evens. So you can use your action to make a melee attack against a random determined creature within your reach. That'll be Sparhawk. So in your confused state, you're grabbed by something. You look around and you see a gigantic creature. That's your enemy. So you go to make a melee attack with your staff against Sparhawk.
As if I hit anything with a melee attack, I'm a fucking wizard. Fuck you rolling well for that shite.
Right. So Sparhawk, Chris whacks you across the face with his quarterstaff. You take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Right between the eyes, bonk.
And Sparhawk, Vorkris, as soon as you do that, your mind comes back to you, and you realise you've bonked Sparhawk on the head. Alright. So,
It's okay. He made me do it. Hit him.
It is Agnes's turn.
So I'm going to move over here. Am I at the cone, just to confirm?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to do Dissonant Whispers at this horrible thing.
Is it a wisdom saving throw?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
14, so it's a fail, so it takes 12 psychic damage. Seems whatever it's hearing doesn't seems to displease it even.
Has to move away as well, doesn't it?
Yes.
I'm just gonna.
Must immediately use his reaction to move as far away from speed away from you. So Vorkris, you'll be going with her.
Oh yeah, joys of being grappled.
Alright, so that's as far as I can get. Alright. As it's there and it was looking in a specific area, Sparhawk, you go back to being a regular sized Sparhawk.
Oh.
Because of the cone.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean Emron, that doesn't mean your concentration or spell. It just means it's being suppressed for now.
Okay.
Alright. Cora, it's your turn.
So her gaze has changed then.
Yeah, so the cone is currently basically that entire area. So, Kerry, your false life, so your temporary hit points, they go away because you're under the effects of anti-magic.
Okay.
Alright, I am going to move myself there.
Yep.
And I'm going to Toll the Dead at her again. So that was a wisdom save against 15.
Okie dokie. 18. So, gong! Seems to happen. Anything else from you, Cora?
I don't think there's anything else I can do. Thank you.
Alright. It is its turn. Alright. So let's have a look. See who's here. Alright, so it's going to adjust its gaze. So it's going to move to here. And it's going to adjust its gaze. So now it's looking this way. So it will... No, it'll get Isaac, Agnes, and Cora, and that's effectively where the cut-off line is. Yeah.
I'm assuming I'm still going to be in that, even
Yeah.
though I'm being held by it. But yeah, I'm being held in front of him. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so that's where it's looking at the moment. Kerry, you're falling back. Sparhawk, you'll still be caught by that, so you're still being suppressed. Right, it is going to make... It is going to make bite attack against you, Chris. 23.
Oof.
As it reaches up and covers its mouth over your face. Do you have any magical items? Chris?
Sorry. Yes, the 18 and the 23 hit. Oh, the 23 hits.
Yeah.
I'll look for
Yeah. I'm just wondering, do you have any magical items on you at the moment?
Yes, the braces that I'm wearing.
Okay, so as the bite clamps down onto your face, you take 23 points of damage, and the magical braces effects are suppressed for 1 minute.
Ow!
With that, it's going to bring a claw attack against you as well. 14.
That misses. Just
What's your arm class at the moment?
15. Now the braces have gone.
And with that, it's going to throw you aside.
Woo.
And it's going to bring its final claw attack down to Kerry. That'll get you.
Yep.
Okay, so you take 10 points of damage in total.
Okay. So temporary goes down and
Alright.
clear.
Okay, Kerry, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to firebolt it. No, I'm not. I'm going to frostbite it.
They're my
Yeah.
concentration checks from my attacks, by the way.
No worries. Alright, so that's 17. So it takes, as you cast the magic at it, Kerry, it seems to have, doesn't seem to take place on its body as it resists the effect. And do you want to move anywhere, Kerry?
Preferably away. Can I move around this corner? Like there?
Yep.
Cool.
Right, so you'll take the opportunity attack against you. 21 to hit you. That's a hit. So as you run away, it slashes down towards you. Take 15 points of damage. Right. At the end of your turn, it reaches out to try and grapple Spal. Can I get an opposed athletics or acrobatics check for this? Natural fucking one! So, it reaches down its hand, however you... Alright, Isaac, it's your turn.
You said up here where Aaron is.
Oh, your hex blade thing is suppressed at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
So up here is.
Yeah, it's safe, yes. Okay.
So up there.
Ooh.
And plus.
Take
There
that,
we
you
go.
bitch. Both misses.
Oh.
He just raises up his hand and it smacks into its hand. The two blasts hit into its hand and seems to have no effect at all.
That's it.
All right, Emron, it's your turn.
Did you say I'm still confused?
Yes, you are. So, can you roll a d10 for me? Please?
Yeah. 5.
5. You're so confused, you have no idea what's going on, and you take no action or move anywhere for your turn. But at the end of your turn, your clarity returns to you.
Okay, so I can't do anything. I just skip the
That's
turn.
right. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay, and then at the end of your turn, the symbols around the moor begin to glow.
That doesn't sound good.
No.
Okay, Sparhawk, it's your turn.
I don't like these glowing symbols. I'm going to move up here.
Alright, so as you take a step away, the symbol around you explodes. In an attempt, the energy tries to overwhelm your senses. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
You shake off the effect and you keep on running.
So am I out of the cone now?
Yes.
So I go back to being big?
That's right, yes.
Yay! He's
I'm
back!
going to chop at this thing with my beautiful sword.
Okay. That's a hit.
I'm going to stick a level 2 Divine Smite on that as well.
Okay.
Is this undead or is it just...
This is not undead.
Okay, so it's 3d8.
An extra d4 for enlarged.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
14, 19, 31 points of damage against it. As you strike it, it vibrates the entire area. As you can see, it's now taking some real visible damage. A huge slash across its chest as it backs away.
And then I will strike again.
Yep. That's the second hit. What's it like rolling so high, Spark?
I think this is the first session in however many. Than that.
An
This is
extra
not
d4 again.
30 damage against it. So you bring the sword down. And now you can see this black, acidic-like blood drip out from it, sizzling on the ground below.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to use my shield to try and knock it to the floor.
Okay, so it needs to make an opposed athletics check.
Yeah.
11. I rolled a 4.
Oh!
So you're actually able to slam it up against it, and it falls down to the ground. So it's now been knocked prone.
And that's my turn.
Alright, at the end of your turn, it's going to make a legendary action. It's going to attempt to grapple you, Sparwalk. Make an opposed athletic check, please.
Do I get advantage on this?
Is the strength based? Yeah, but
Yeah.
enlarged.
Yeah. He tries to grab it out, however, you grab the arm and throw it away from you. God damn it. No, it's still looking in that area for now. Alright. Vorkus, it's your turn.
Look, Vorkus, having been so carelessly discarded and feeling quite offended by this point,
You are being suppressed, I'm just saying that.
he's going to move into that
As
corner.
As you move around from that area, the energy once again explodes. Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yeah, but I thought that was coming. 12.
You are able to resist the effect of whatever it's trying to do.
Wow. That's a low DC. I am not complaining at all.
If somebody gets hit by it, you'll understand why it's a DC.
That's fair. And I will reach out and necrotic touch him.
Okay.
Not vampiric touch. For fuck's sake! I needed that health back, you bastard.
It smashes your hand away. Actually, it's prone. You have advantage.
Yes.
That's
I'm
it.
so disgusted then.
I love to have made him prone.
And as it smashes your hand away, you reach forward and grab onto its hand itself, sucking the energy out of it.
I did click damage. Check it again. It's ignoring me. I don't.
Let's
Oh,
wait.
hang on. No, it's going to be asking me. Sorry, that's my fault. I am like, oh, fuck off! I mean, fucking seriously.
Suck it, bitch. That's what I say to that. I'm not in a good mood with my low roll, so have at you.
Well, I'll take my 1 fucking hit point back. And fuck you, take your 3 damage.
Alright, Agnes, it's your turn.
I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all over here. Actually, no, just yep, I'm going to do detect thoughts at her.
Ooh.
Chat. No. Bit for this one, you have to cast it at the first one, is if the intelligence is under 3 or it speaks no languages.
It has a language.
So on this round, I will get surface thoughts.
I want to kill everything around me.
Concentrate
This
on it.
would be the rough translation for that one.
Yeah, I plan on probing it to try and work out why it wants to kill us, but I can't do it on this turn. So shut up,
Yeah.
cat. 25. So I'm going to come over here because that was 25, so that's 13.
Cora, it's your turn.
All right. I just gonna quick look. I'm gonna try and. Oh wait a minute! I'm in its gaze. So I'm gonna move first.
Alright.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Does that put me? Whoops! Does that put me out of its gaze?
That's right, yeah.
Okay. Then I will try and hit it with Hold It Dead again. Fingers crossed.
Natural 1! How many natural ones have I had tonight, guys? That's got to be my 5th or 6th.
When you had, I was gonna
you.
say, you had like so many natural 20s.
So you'll hear a gong, and the creature's like, squirms. It's not liking the punishment it's taking.
That's it.
Alright, so at its turn, it's going to get up. It is going to adjust its gaze to be looking this way. So Sparhawk, you immediately go back to being a regular sized person.
And you get like motion sickness.
Would Hawkins be
And then
covered in
from
this as
there-
well?
No, he wouldn't.
Okay, it's fine.
Alright, and it's going to move away. Forcus, you get an opportunity attack.
Yes, he's going to take the opportunity attack.
Let's go for Chris. Let's go.
God, strongest man in the whole party this week.
This cat is just being an absolute nightmare now he's home, so...
Yeah!
Toaster.
Honestly, it's just your night start, isn't it? So you whack it with the quarterstaff as it's running away. It gets to here, and like a spider, it starts crawling around on the walls, over the ceiling, overhead of you, Kerry.
Oh,
And gets to there. And then from there, it has reach. It's going to reach out both of its claws towards you, Kerry.
Can Agnes detect my thoughts too?
Agnes, you get an opportunity attack against it.
Oh yeah, definitely attack it for a rapier.
Do I get it because it went above me, or am I too small?
No, you get it. You get it as well. That's it.
Nice.
Dagger.
So you're able to jam your rapier into its leg as it screws away.
And I only concentrate on the creature. I'm not detecting thoughts of anyone else. It's just the creature.
You throw the dagger, or you swish with the dagger, but you do miss, unfortunately. It steps down, and the gaze is now out.
Can Agnes hear my thoughts too?
No.
Okay.
Alright, so it's going to send 2 claw attacks out towards you, Agnes. Sorry,
Carry.
Carry.
14.
Yeah.
20.
Oof.
So I believe the 14 will miss, but the 20 will hit.
I don't think you need to do damage. Okay. Enlighten me.
Alright, that's 14.
You don't need the damage.
against you.
I'm down.
Right, so the claw reaches out and slashes you across, and you as you start bleeding and like. Alright.
Okay.
That's the end of its turn. Kerry,
And I do that too. Okay. Oh, gosh.
You come back to 1 HP, Kerry.
I stand up and I say, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you.
You get to take your turn immediately.
Good. Am I still in its reach?
Yes,
And you are still on the
Fuck.
floor.
you are prone as well.
Well, this sucks. And I can't use magic because I'm in its beautiful
yes.
gaze.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. How damaged does he look?
Very.
Does she look, sorry. Well, all or nothing. I'm just going to get my dagger and just attempt to jam it in its fucking head.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll, please. You have
I'm
to
probably
get
going to
5
completely
hits,
miss. Okay, that's fine. It probably gets to kill me. But
unfortunately, that is a miss. You just go to knocking the wind out of you, and you go into the wall. You don't take any damage, but prevents you from attacking it for now. You still have 10 feet of movement if you wanted to go anywhere.
then I get it gets opportunity, doesn't it?
Yes.
I'm just gonna sit there and just puppy eyes it and just be like, you don't want to kill me. You don't want to kill me.
Yes, it does. Alright, Isaac, it's your turn.
I don't think there's anything I can do with it being there because my staff's magic as well, isn't it?
Yep. Oh no! Were you guys outsmarted?
Not really.
Oh,
We have a
yeah.
contingency plan. I'm gonna blow up.
Oh yeah, by the way,
Watch.
Firehawk, you're big again.
Yo,
Can't get into fight it.
Is that like a motion sickness like effect? He's just up and down.
Yeah, yo-yoing.
I'm just gonna move there, and then if it comes into like I'll just Eldritch Blast it.
Okay, sure. Alright then. Top of the round. Emron, you're up.
I'm going to take out my short bow and aim at it. 22.
That actually hits it, believe it or not. So it just lands into its leg. It just takes the arrow and just snaps it off.
Chimney bitch.
Did you want to move anywhere, Emron?
I just want to move out of the site. Let me just move out a little bit. Back in that corner. There.
Okay. Alright. At the end of your Oh, I forgot. Isaac, can you make a belated wisdom saving throw? Emron, can you make a belated wisdom saving throw? And Agnes, can you make a belated wisdom saving throw? As you've all moved within a specific reach of those runes on the ground.
12.
You are all able to overcome the effects
Whew.
casts at you. And with that, the stones go silent again. They no longer glow. Weather. However, Isaac, lights, playful little lights, appear around your head, just sort of bobbing up and down. It's weird, it's almost rather mesmerizing. Can you make an intelligence saving throw, please?
Try.
Wow. And as you sort of like stare at them, it sort of cuts to your attention, and that's when you realise that they are not lights, but they are twisting fingers of a limb that is that is reaching through an extra dimensional space through the ethereal plane, and that arm is attached to the Woe Strider, and I bet it's got its long. It's to try and gaze and beguile you right up to your face, but you've been able to discern it for what it is, and no bad effects happen. Alright. That was the lair action. Sparhawk, it's your turn.
I'll do my Super Mario in a minute as I make this way and shrink back down. That's 15 today, I think.
Yep, so you
Charging that's the rest of my movement.
Okay.
Hi.
Swing.
Alright.
No. Oh no.
That's a miss. And that's a hit.
That's 13
Alright,
damage.
so you cut it off. Steps back a little bit. It looks very damaged now, Sparkle.
And that's my turn.
Oh. I'm gonna have to redact a few of those. I'm gonna have to redact one of that damage because
it's magic.
It's magic, so.
Okay.
Alright. At the end of your turn, it screeches out again. Everyone can hear it, so you can make wisdom saving for it, please. Agnes and Kerry, you are frightened of this creature. You don't want to get anywhere closer to them. Alright. Volcarus, it's your turn.
Play it how I was going to play it before Sparhawk went in front of it. So I'm going to run down to here.
Yep.
I'm going to go to cast Firebolt and feel that I have no magic. And then I'm going to go to do Breath Weapon and realise Sparhawk ran in front of me. And I'm going to stand here and feel fucking useless.
You have already
and do
used
nothing.
your breath weapon.
I'll get it back after a short rest.
Oh, you do? I thought it was a long rest. Okay, yeah.
No,
no
yeah,
problem.
I thought it was as well. It is a short rest, but I have got it. And that was my plan. But now I will not do it anyway. So now I'm just like standing there, impotent.
Do you want to hold your
way.
action until Sparhawk gets out of the way for you to do your breath?
Yes, I will hold my action to use Breath Weapon against it if there is an opportunity where I can do it without hurting my allies.
Okay.
But in reality, I'm just standing there like a fool.
Right, Agnes, it's your turn. You are frightened. You cannot willingly get closer to it.
So I'm still concentrating on detect thoughts.
Yes.
I can still slightly see it just in the top corner.
That's right.
The spell does not say to probe its mind I have to see it. So do you think it's okay for me to probe? I have to see it as soon as you cast
I'm
it.
just reading it now, okay.
Welcome to Dead Guards Club, Sparhawk.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give out a wisdom saving for advantage because obviously it's going to can happen.
Yeah,
You are
that's fine.
it. So 19.
So yeah, that succeeds. And I'm gonna
So
go
on this particular probe any deeper.
Okay.
So even though you can't see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here because I can still kind of see it up here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay
you
there.
know its general direction, but you're not you are not being blasted by the cone
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all I can do.
Right. Cora, it's your turn.
All right, forgive me because I'm trying to work out the mechanics of this possibility in my brain. If I used my hidden step and turned invisible and came over to, by where Vorkris is, and then cast a spell, does it count as being in her gaze if she can't see me?
Yeah, no, because it's an anti-magic cone, so it's where she's looking. You walk into the effect.
Okay. Then, what I would do, I think, is walk over here, 5, 20. I can see her here.
Yep.
And shoot a crossbow at her.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Ugh.
It just clashes off of the ceiling. Twing, twing, twing. It just lands just behind Sparhawk.
Alright, and I think that's it for my movement because I don't want to get any closer to those ruins.
Alright. So it is its turn. It's going to bring both of its claw attacks down onto Sparhawk. Actually... Yeah, so it's going to do both claw attacks on Sparhawk.
Cool.
Oh my god.
You are definitely paying for those nat 20s tonight, Jack.
I'm not even upset about it, right? Like, it's just, wow. It's just like, this does beat math. Anyway, he's going to bring his bite attack down towards Kerry at advantage because she's frightened. 18.
Do you really want to roll?
She's down again.
That's 34 points of damage against you. And if you have any magical items, they are suppressed for 1 minute. That doesn't kill you outright, because your max HP is 43. But you do go down.
Oof. Imagine it. It's like, yeah, you got 44. You're dead.
It's bring its large claws, scrape, bring it to Sparhawk, brings up his shield, and it reaches down with its massive, and it passes through Kerry. Doesn't make an actual bite attack. It just sort of clumps down, and you just feel this never-aging nega space just climb into your body, and you just go, and you just collapse down to the ground. Alright.
Dead Girls Club! Dead Girls Club!
Kerry, can I get a death saving throw from you, please?
Oh, no!
Instant fails. That's 2 instant fails. Isaac, it's yours.
Okay.
As Kerry drops to the floor, would that activate my action of being a clear line of sight for...
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah!
Fire
Okay,
over me.
there's a DC 13...
So is it a dex save?
Dex save, yes.
Yeah.
Well, take your 6 acid damage, which is perfectly well.
How do you want to kill
average
it?
of 50. Fuck!
Amazing.
Just like I'm like, Kerry, no! It just melts its face off and it collapses.
This was supposed to be a much more intimidating. It's supposed to
Well,
be.
I mean, you put an anti-magic field against a wizard. I had one thing left.
Yeah.
No, it was supposed to fuck over all of you, and it's supposed to grab you and bite into you and throw you into. But it can't fucking touch anyone.
Direction. It can touch one person. It's the fucking child. It just killed the child outright.
Okay.
Yes, as I see it bite down on Kerry, I'm just like, and it just shoots a line of acid straight to its face.
Okay. Okay, so the acid shoots forward. All mouth there it is, and it just goes bubbling down its throat into its belly, and you can see the inside of it sort of burning away as the acid spews out of its body as it just collapses down to its ground, and then just tumbles over onto the side as the life leaves it. You all take a moment to catch your breath.
I don't.
Carry this down and hurt. What are you guys going to
I'll use lay on hands.
Yeah, you do that one.
I'm going to walk off into the corner and complain about my indigestion.
Kerry, you get 5 hit points back.
That was.
Thank you.
I wanted that to go very differently, but dice will be dice. And this is times
I
like
know
this,
how I
wish-
feel
it's
every
times
game,
like
Jack.
it's times like this. I wish I did hide my. Because if I said I rolled another natural one, similar to how many natural 20s I've rolled, you would. Bullshit! No, you're letting us win, mate. No.
I think it's kind of like poetic justice. I got a natural 20 on my death save.
Yeah, and then a
Missed.
natural one.
Died.
Yeah, that's
natural
fair. If
one.
you're gonna
Poetic
death
justice.
save. Yeah, no, I can see that.
Okay, so
Been in 4 death states like my entire lifetime now.
this large, scraggly creature lies dead before your feet. What would you guys like to do?
Examine the body for any worthwhile parts I can salvage for spells.
Make an Arcana check as you examine the body for any magical stuff.
19.
So, with its death, that space-like maw that is its face has disappeared now. It's just a black caved inwards, like the inside of a head. And you get the feeling that in death, nothing about it is particularly magical. However, if you get the feeling that if under the right circumstances, with some careful experimentation, you might be able to recreate the anti-magic effect.
I might be able to recreate the anti-magic effect if I salvage.
Safely put the whole head.
Sparhawk, would you mind with your rather large blade just lopping this thing's head off?
Is that all you want from the creature, the head?
If that's what's going to give you an anti-magic field, then yeah. I mean, I feel if I can have just to be clear, if I was generating an anti-magic field, I would not be under the effect of an anti-magic field.
Yes, you would.
Oh,
it's not.
well, I mean,
it's not like the spell of an anti-magic, but think of it more like holding up a Medusa's head.
I mean, it's still remarkably useful, so I will
Yes.
definitely keep that. But I will probably give it to someone else other than the person that only relies on magic.
It will require time and experimentation. It's not just a thing you can activate. It's like you're gonna have to do. There has to be successful checks over a period of time to.
I can take the head back to our little base camp, and that's what I'll spend my downtime doing, playing with magic-y stuff. That's what I want to do. I want to learn all these exciting things the New World has to offer.
Is there anything else on the body worth salvaging?
Make an investigation check.
Someone help you. Someone need to help you. Give yourself guidance. Do something.
Wait, am I still exhausted? I can't imagine that I'm not
Yes.
exhausted.
Yes,
Okay.
you are, but you have already asked to make the check, so go ahead and make the check at disadvantage.
Alright. Investigation. I'm just gonna roll it twice.
Oh no. Oh, still
Not
good.
bad. Not
I mean,
bad.
that is some damn good rolls at disadvantage, to be fair. I don't roll that one at
Yeah.
fucking advantage.
You did?
Quite a lot of this creature seems to be interesting. In the sense that its hide is naturally tough, but now that its inside has been burned out, what remains of its organs are alien-like in nature. You would classify this as an aberration, an unknown entity. The limbs themselves are extremely flexible with 2 sets of joints. The hide itself is tough and durable. The claws themselves are deadly, to say the least. So this is a case of what you could possibly harvest from this is its hide, its claws, as well as an understanding of an aberration of life form.
So then I would call my fellow nature lover over and say, I think maybe Caius might be able to use some of this hide to help enhance your armor, and maybe some of the claws and joints. So can we, and I'm going to shudder a little bit, can we harvest some of the stuff?
I roll my sleeves up and say, let's do it. I'll do it if you can help me and guide me.
Okay.
Alright. Go ahead and make a
Is this
survival roll at advantage, please, Emrod.
Yeah.
But you go to carve up the Ghost Rider.
So first row, 18. Second row... Same!
I think it's an 18.
Roll a d4 as well for guidance.
Yeah.
Ooh!
22.
Alright, so it's a good thing you have the bag of holding.
Yes.
Because what you get can't be carried.
Okay.
You are able to acquire the Ghost Rider's head.
Yeah.
You are able to acquire 8 Ghost Rider claws.
Yeah.
You're able to acquire 30 pounds of Ghost Rider hide. And
Yeah.
you're able to acquire its ethereal arm.
Ooh. That's gonna worth a lot of money.
Best understanding of what this ethereal arm is it could be useful for plane travel, but it also seems to be the source of how it's able to psychically damage people. So some experimentation could result in abilities, items, things that result in psychic-based damage.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Alright.
I'd probably make a drawing of it from what I remember, just in the book.
Okay.
I don't mind if that's me, but
You guys basically spend 10 minutes carving up what you can of the Ghost Rider, and its body is now like ruined and unsalvageable.
And Agnes is now definitely drawing from memory, not from visible.
Did anybody check these rocks, rune things to see if they're done?
Can we ping them out of the ground?
No, they're still laced in there. Well, they are embedded, like part of the floor, basically.
they didn't start glowing again, they just stayed.
That's right, yeah.
And what's in the tomb at the end of that room?
Isaac's already checked it out. It was empty.
Okay.
How far down would we guess this was?
I chucked a copper coin with light, and it didn't hit the ground, and the light disappeared. So deep.
Do you want to go down there?
I'm tempted. I've got a way to get out.
You
I have
fly
featherfall.
out. Do it. Do it.
What's your way to get out? Misty Step? That's not going to help with how deep it
No,
is.
fly.
He can fly.
Yeah, fly only lasts for so long,
you can
and this is a
only
very
fly.
deep hole.
So, do you want to go into the hole where the magic creature came?
I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. Maybe we.
So I'm just saying, you want to go explore the hole, magical spell, where the anti-magic creature came out.
No.
I'm sure fly
I just
will
wanna-
definitely
I-
get you out
I
with
just-
no
I
problems
just wanna-
whatsoever.
I just want to confirm
is-
that's what you want to do.
When he chucked the coin in, did the light spell go off it?
Well, you can't see the light anymore.
You know.
Did it
but
go off
when
it
he
instantly,
threw
or
threw it in and it went down? Did it go off?
Well, you weren't looking, so only
I'll
Vorkus was
ask.
looking.
I mean, I was looking.
Yeah. Did it go
Did it look like the light just ran out, or like it got too far away, or
Well,
did it just snapped out?
I mean, it fell for a minute before your eye could no longer see it.
Okay. So you can fly down for about a minute, but then I'd turn around and come back.
Unless there's anything else that's been coin.
I'm very happy that we're still alive, and I will happily stop taking risks.
Cora's gonna say, where do you think the stairs go?
Up. And I'm going to start walking towards them.
Up.
The skeleton in the corner, is there anything worth value?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay.
Help you.
Thank you.
I could quite happily send Mad Dog up the stairs so we can try and get some sort of clue of where these stairs go. He's been sitting on my shoulder peacefully for like 2 sessions now.
It looks like it's been there for a long time, and you don't see anything worth it, Emron.
Okay, thank you.
Could you send him down where that thing came from?
Let's see.
Down the hole.
Do you want to send Mad Dog, the magical creature, down the hole?
No, I want to send him up the stairs.
Okay. So
Opposite direction.
Goes flying up the stairs beyond your eyesight. Are you looking for his eyes?
Yes, I will look through his eyes.
He goes beyond 150 feet.
Okay, the staircase is a long staircase, guys. I've no idea what's up there, but I think we should all start heading up immediately without any concern for anything else.
I take the lead.
Like how easily sold you were. You're like, this is great. It's fine.
All right.
I love the fact there's no hesitation for Sparhawk. Okay, yeah, I'll take the lead.
I'm going to, where's Agnes? When she comes over here, I'm going to touch her and just say, sometimes I don't think that they look as carefully as they should, so maybe you could help them, and I'll give you guidance.
Okay. So, up the stairs the party goes. Twisting and twisting. It's you get the less fit people in the party certainly get out of breath on the way.
I was gonna say, I feel like he's calling me out. Like he keeps asking how much I weigh. He's like, Cora, 300 pounds of Cora.
Eventually, after about 20-25 minutes of climbing,
That's terrible.
you get to an open cavern area.
Ooh.
In front of you is a large double doorway with large oak doors, and one of the doors is slightly ajar, and you can see lights coming from inside.
Is it flickery light, like a candle,
Yes.
or steady
Yeah.
light? Okay.
Yeah, flickery.
Send Mad Dog in for scout.
Yeah, I mean, if we've headed up the stairs, I'll send him like another 120 feet forward.
Okay. So you send Mad Dog on ahead. You're looking for his eyes.
I am indeed.
All right. So looking inside through Dog's eyes, you find a small square room filled with an assortment of treasures.
Oh, there's treasures. I'll say to the rest of the party.
I thought it was like assortment of chocolates, but treasures works too.
Do you proceed onwards?
Yeah, I'll immediately stop looking through Mad Dog's eyes and start running up the stairs.
Cora
Well, you're
would
already upstairs, so.
Cora would hold Vorgers for a second and said, "Who do you think lit the candle?
Did you not hear the treasure? The
Who do you
treasure
think lit
part?
the candle?"
And then
Treasure.
I'm gonna shout, trapped and mage hand.
I'm going to shout, treasure and books, and run forward.
All right. Vorkris goes forward.
Sparhawk will follow swiftly behind.
Okay. And you pass through the doorway and nothing bad happens.
Yay!
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm absolutely sure.
We're not sure.
I had to
We're
question that.
We're definitely not
We're not sure.
Does the party follow after?
Silently, yeah.
cautiously, yes.
So,
Yeah.
stepping through the doorway, your jaws drop in astonishment. Once again, you see the small square treasures of an unknown origin. You look around to behold all manners of fine arts, from candlesticks to weapons. Coins of unknown design litter the filled chests. Picking up, you can see it is a gold coin. No, sorry. Picking one of these coins up, you can see it's gold. It's made of gold, with a blossomed tree as the centerpiece. The fabrics are moth-eaten, but in relatively good shape, and ivy grows around the support. You can also see a shrine dedicated to a large toad with a crown. And behind it, more artwork of a similar design to that which you saw in the cave when hunting the apex. Looking at this artwork, you can easily identify Obed High, who is depicted as a cross between a man, a horse, and an elk.
But not a toad.
No. The other depictions on this artwork is a blue bird made of fire, a skeletal-like creature holding scales, a silver-haired woman with several celestial bodies floating around her, and that's it.
I'm clearly drawn towards the skeletal figure, so I shall go and have a quick look at that.
So, is that the cat?
That is the cat. The cat is like he's literally
I thought it was
disappeared
a
for 2 days straight and is now coming back just meowing fucking constantly.
As you walk forward to inspect these pictures, Vorkis, the frog jostles slightly. You can take a look at it. It's made of jade.
Ooh.
Jade. But its jaw slowly opens. Inside its mouth is a wheel, brims with a greenish mist.
Ooh, wheels.
A wheel.
Oh, wheel. What does the note say about the wheel?
I don't know,
Where
I'm just
the
looking at that now.
Where the woe within the wheel Atta knows. So we passed the grim, we passed the woe within the wheel Atta knows. Cora, as Cora reads that, thinks that the wheel is a good thing, because if Atta is the Atta from Atahala, the wheel sounds like it's a good thing.
Could be safe then.
Before we touch the wheel, can we just bag the treasure?
That'll take you about an hour.
Will it?
Yeah, there's a lot here.
I'm just cautious that if the wheel does something bad and we have to do a run, then we have to leave everything behind.
Will the centaur man be happy with us pillaging all this stuff though?
Yeah, like we are supposed to be here to undo a wrong, not to steal a bunch of gold. Although this would pay for a lot of paper and ink.
I would.
Then Zaza's out of it all the time anyway.
I would specifically be looking for Revivify needs something ridiculous for a component. Diamonds worth 300
gold pieces.
GP.
Yeah. Well, we can always give the treasure to him when we see him at his place.
I don't know.
I don't get the impression he's a materialistic. Yeah, he's not a materialistic centaur, I don't think.
You've seen his own, didn't you?
Well, then in that case, we can just take it. Why don't we just take all this stuff?
There could be offerings.
Just because he doesn't want it doesn't mean he wants it taken from here.
So the centaur did not like the mention of Obed High, but this is a shrine to Obed High. Is this?
Obed High is one of the
three. Oh, okay. So there was Obed High, a woman with silver hair, and then I'll say, "Oh, are these the gods that Bark followed? There was Ilana and Obadhai and
I don't know. I never asked him much about his gods before he ran off. But I'm particularly interested in the skeletal one.
Barry.
If I learn its name, I will be sure to let you know.
Would you want to make a religion check, please, Volcris?
Yeah, why not? I'm a religious person. I can't even say that with a straight face. Either in character or in an RPG game. Religion check.
Cora would want to make a religion.
You have no idea what it is.
And Cora make one?
Yeah.
If I help Cora
which one are you trying to identify?
I would. So Obadhai was specific in terms of what you mentioned. So I would probably be looking at the woman with the silver hair.
This is not something that can be given assistance. You can make your own check on it.
Okay. All right. I would. Can I give myself guidance? I can give myself guidance.
Yeah, you
right?
can. Yeah.
All right. So I'll do that.
Ooh.
Silver-haired woman with several celestial bodies floating around her. You've heard some obscure references to this known as saloon.
Saloon. Okay. Then can I?
So a cowboy's got drinks.
Can I try and?
Shit! You should have rolled that at disadvantage because you're exhausted.
Oh. Here to be.
All right, so I'm basically going to disbar you from running other checks on those.
Oh, that's fine.
So to make up for that.
Can anyone do detect magic? If we're not taking everything, we might take the magical items. There might be some magical stuff here.
I can detect magic.
I can also detect magic.
I feel like it's a bad idea taking anything.
This seems to be a sacred place.
I mean, me who literally is out for himself and wants to steal shit. Yeah,
I'm going to turn around to Isaac and say, "Who are you to make moral judgment, Isaac?"
Well, I mean, you were quick to shut me down about using some creatures as mounts, but you're all more than happy to come and pillage a temple that's obviously not of your religion, but you don't seem to care about anybody else's religion.
Well, I think magic items here may help all of us, actually.
I high five Isaac.
But they're not your magic items, are they? They were placed here for certain gods, and you're quite happy to step on their toes, so I don't think it's a good idea. If you want to show respect, you show respect to everybody, not pick and choose.
Fair enough. Good point. I will leave the treasure. And I stare at him intently.
Cora is so super uncomfortable right now, but is going to go, okay, but back to the wheel. Forget the rest of the stuff in the room. Unless somebody else wants to look at that other god up there. But can we see if it's safe to take the wheel? Because I feel like the wheel is different from the rest of the treasure.
Do you want to make an investigation check to see if there are any traps?
Does it remove or does it turn in the frog's mouth? That's the impression I got.
No. The mouth is opened up and the wheel is placed in it. It's a detached wheel.
So, did it open up as Vorkris approached?
Yes.
So they were like something happened while we walked to it, or
yes.
Right.
I would call for Agnes and say, Agnes, do you think that you could look and see if there are any traps anywhere?
Yeah.
And give you guidance.
Can I have a look at? So it's a wheel. Has it got a hole in the middle? Is it like a proper wheel?
Let me just.
Is it like a wheel of cheese, or is it like a wheel that goes in a cart?
Bear with me just a moment. All right, so there is no hole in the middle. The wheel itself looks like it has various depictions of seasons and fruit and all kinds of things on it, with lettering on the very outskirts of it. In the center of it, there appears to be an arrow. Like it's a decorated arrow. Like the bottom part of it is an actual arrow. The top part of it appears to be a female body with a head, sort of crossed hands, kind of there, bosom as well.
I'm sorry? Hands
With-
up and...
and a bosom as well.
Okay. Can I see how it's put in there? Is it like resting in the mouth and it's easy to take out, or
Yes.
is it okay? I think we should just take it out. I think with
I'll happily use Mage Hand to take it out if you think that would be safer.
does it look heavy?
He does look heavy, yeah.
Or use Mage Hand to pull it aimlessly and accomplish nothing.
I mean, could I use Mage Hand as well, and we kind of take it from either side and kind of distribute the weight?
Yeah, so you both send Mage Hands together and grab two ends, and Mage Hands doesn't seem to have any effect or even budging it at all.
It's just too goddamn heavy. Okay.
Does anybody want to walk forward and pick up the wheel?
Yes.
Apparently, all I'm good for is moving heavy things. Look at Emron.
Do you want to walk forward, Sparhawk, and pick up the wheel?
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
Okay. So you walk over towards it, to seeing the Mage Hands try to without any success, and you're expecting a massive weight. And as you put your hands on it, and you lift it, it's almost as light as a... And picking it up makes you feel vigorous, like you are at the prime of your life.
This is his prime.
The frog's mouth closes. Silence remains. There is a small flicker of light in the center of the... Suddenly, a glowing human man, unkempt brown hair, light beard, clothes reminiscent of a sailor, appears before...
Where the fuck did you come from?
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Can you hear us?
Oh, wait, it's working. Okay. If you are seeing me, then you've picked up the Wild Hallen Will. And you've done what I could not. Means you are one of possibly only people in the world that can do that. So, kudos to you.
Thanks.
You are?
I
I'm
fear
sure
it's a
you-
recorded message.
I'm sure you have a lot of questions, and you've probably asked them while I'm talking, but the issue is I can't hear them. So, I'll take a guess of what you're asking, and answer them before I get on with the important. He starts looking around at all of them.
Harry shows no interest.
Is he cute?
Yes, does.
Kind of looks cute. Yeah. I'm kind of interested.
My name is Miles Carden. He looks towards you, Cora. Cocks his head a little, like he's expecting.
I'm so confused. Were those your journals?
He crosses his eyebrows a little as he sort of looks and he goes, I like blue.
I hold up one of the journals so they can see the front of it, and just like flick it and just point it at him and point it back at the book.
I'm 29 at the time of this spell. Looks towards you, Vorkrus.
I'm very happy for you. Happy birthday.
medium rare.
Ha! He guessed my question correctly.
Looks towards you, Emron.
I'm picking up a gold coin and throw it at him, and I'm gonna say it's a recorded message, guys.
It bounces off him. Ding, ding. He's still looking at you, Emron.
What's your mum's name?
He has a kind of confused look on his face. At the age of 16, in the back seat of my dad's carriage. Looks towards you, Sparhawk.
Hold the wheel up and say, "What's this?"
Points towards it. He says, "I preferred his earlier work." He looks towards you, Kerry. If you're speaking, Kerry, I can't hear you.
Hi, sorry. So is it okay if I could try to roll for like some type of sign language, just to be like, I know you can't hear me, but maybe if you are a real thing, you're not a recorded message, you can see me.
He looks at you.
So can I do some type of sign language?
Yeah, so you're doing some sign language. He cocks his head to the side, looks really confused, and he says,
I'm just like, how old are you?
"That's not a question, but probably public lavatories."
I roll my eyes.
Well, I hope that was informative and insightful. Hopefully you're all still in the room as well, and not some treasure robber, or if you can even understand my language. But yes.
But guys, how did you know there were 7 of us?
The issue. How do we start? You best grab some paper and quill, because once this recording is finished, it will never play again. Unless you are recording this moment right now, in which case that's cheating, but I forgive you.
I get my notepad out and ink and start writing.
The Wild Hallen Will. It is a key. One of 5 on this continent. It is very important, because it will lead you to Atta, the first soul. He's the only one who can set things right. You have taken the eastern key. There are 4 more. In the west, the north, and the middle of the continent. There was one in the south, but it's already been taken. Atta is pure. He will save us. I know this. Consider him the hard reset. My brother Roger found this place 8 years ago. He sailed us past the known world and beyond, searching for his destiny. When we touched down, we found a land untouched by man, untamed and beautiful. Roger only saw a payday, though, as did most of the crew. He had me send word back by my magic back to our employers, the Vivos Trading Company. We found ourselves the directors of the largest operation the company has ever launched. We secretly guided hundreds over, and they guided more and more after that. But it was too late by that point. Only we didn't know it yet. See, I discovered a secret, but only after my brother fled, after being cheated out of the greatest rich. Most of the crew left with him, hoping to screw over our 4 employers. Some stayed with me, hoping to fix our mistake here. Roger believed by revealing the secret of the world, he would disrupt the operations of the VTC. Considering that they have sunk millions of gold into this operation already, if it failed, the company would be finished. And I hope he fails. Because more people is the worst option right now. Why, you may ask? Because there was a rule that was violated here. That's the secret I discovered. We are not welcome here. We are not wanted here. We shouldn't be here. All I know for certain is that this new world was not meant for us. And by coming here, we have woken something up. Whatever it is bad. Like, really bad. Like, lock off an entire continent because it's real messed up bad. The more people who come, the more it stirs. The more we will see the negative impact on the environment. Vivosia has already got work in the south and found the free Hallan totem. You are going to have to steal it at some point because of all the curses in the world. That woman had to be the one of the few who could unlock the key. I'm going to try and find the other key. At least clear the way for those who come next. You need to find the keys. Then you need to find his. Then you utter, and he will send the people away, fix the lands, hopefully send that thing back to sleep. I know this because it happened before. It's how a whole continent went missing for millennia. It's how the peoples may have lived here aren't here anymore. Atta sent them away, closed the gates. We weren't supposed to come back. And with that, the image vanishes. You have all leveled up.
Oh, yes.
Cool.
You spend a little bit of time, about an hour or so, just checking what is here. This is your loot, guys.
I got down a very small portion of that speech, by the way. I'll have to copy it down from the recording. I tried to keep up with Jack's speech, but I failed that he sailed us past the known land and beyond.
Oh my god, there's
And then I
tons
gave
of
up.
stuff here, guys.
Oh, there's lots of scrolls. Vorkus rubs his greasy little hands.
Healing potions, guys. Yeah.
I'm gonna say to Focus, I thought you guys weren't up for taking any of this. What, are we taking everything now? Have we gone back on our words? What's happening?
Did I say I was
Vorkus
taking anything?
and
They're scrolls.
Isaac.
It's almost like I can copy down
I'm
what
just
they
saying.
say.
If you wanted, basically, guys wanted to spend time to count it all, see what's here, that's what you find, basically.
Can I ask, did that guy, that illusionary image thing, tell us or like indicate at all that this is not a shrine and that this is a reward?
Did you listen to what I said?
You were cutting halfway out for me, but
He said something about looters and that.
yeah. And then I'm just gonna go to Emron and just be like, well, now we've got confirmation that it's not a shrine. Feel free and take what you want. And then I'm just gonna pull like an arrow out of my knee. Let me thigh.
Well, we'll call it a session there, guys.